Okay, and we are live on the YouTube. So test 1 3 guys. Hopefully we come through nice and clear. ICD, hey Cosmic Disarray, Masaromi, good to see you, mate. And yeah, looking good. So just got a bit of an intro music going. Hopefully you guys can hear that intro music okay. Let me know. And yeah, I'm just getting the last minute few bits and pieces together, and we'll get into it. Just waiting for Josh to turn up. He's probably lost in the VeVeverse. Hopefully he's building something for someone somewhere. Here we go. Thumbs up, 100%. Hey, California Comics in the house as well. Fantastic. I've got your little shout out there for you as well. Okay, getting the live stream on together. Just chill out, guys. Relax. Listen to the music as I get things together. But we've got the live stream going now. At the stage, oh there we go. Cool. Okay, Josh in the house. Let's get him up here as a co-host. I am sending the co-host invite now. Okay, and he's disappeared. Fantastic. That's all good. I'm sure he'll be back. Hey, Dokta Strange in the house. Good to see you.
Hey, bro.
Oh. How are we, Josh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, come through nice and clear. Just bear with me a second, because sometimes my phone gets a little bit funny. There we go.
Sorry I'm late there, man. I had a request from a client last minute.
All good, mate. All good. So I'm just playing with a few settings on my phone here. Right now I've got the space stream for my phone, but I'm trying to be sneaky and attach some headphones to it, but my Google Assist keeps like cutting out my headphones. But I think I've got it. Right, test.
Yeah, everything sounds good.
Alright, cool, except that part.
Oh.
No, sorry, this is just the echo part. Bear with me a second, guys. We're currently experiencing technical difficulties. Please hold. But I think I got it. Okay, I think that should do it. Yeah, Robbie's Magic says, hearing a bit of an echo from Josh. That's right, that's because my phone is right next to my microphone. But I'm trying to be sneaky and put some headphones in there so that way I can stream and not get this horrible echo. Because I tried putting my phone on silent and I still get the echo from X come through. But not to worry, we'll get there as we go. It should hopefully correct itself. I tried turning off my Google Assist, but it's playing hardball.
Are we, just want to make sure I don't have an echo.
No, I think we're good. Okay, don't...
Cool. Yeah, your audio sounds fine, so I think we're good.
All right, cool. Okay, it's like, don't touch it. Don't look at it, don't touch it, don't breathe on it. How are you, Josh? All good, mate?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I've been running around like a chicken with his head cut off today, but it's yeah, things have been good, man. Things have been good and busy. So
good. Busy.
What about you?
Busy, very, very busy. But before we get into it though, let's we got a nice audience here. I can see all the cool kids are starting to flock in the house. So I'm going to attempt to play our intro music and see how we go, because normally the soundboard plays up a little bit, but I'm trying a different tactic. And we'll see if it's going to behave itself. Because on the YouTube side of things, everything sounds fine. But on the X side of things, everything goes a bit wonky. So we're going to try it, guys. So bear with me a second, and let's see what happens. Let's go with this one. Okay, give me a thumbs up, 100%. Thumbs down if this starts to go a bit wonky. But we're going to give it a go. We're going to try. Oh, there we go. All right, let's try that.
Nah, it's not really working.
You're killing me here. You're killing me,
It's cutting in and out. It's cutting in and out.
Okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna let it play because I know it's gonna work on the X side of things. So I'm just gonna let it. Whoops, wrong one. So you use your imagination, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna let it play just for the sake of the X, for the YouTube side of things. But we will get there eventually. So you'll have to listen to it on the YouTube playback. All right, g'day everybody. Osman Collect 63 here, and we're back again with Web V Weekends. We're up to 72. Now, unfortunately, my soundboard's a little bit wonky, but the thing is that it all comes through nice and clear on the YouTube side of things. So, if you're able to use your imagination for now, if you're listening on X, but if you look back on the YouTube side of things, you'll actually have some sound effects and some fun stuff. So, but it's a work in progress, and I think I might know what it might be, but I'm narrowing it down very, very slowly. But first of all, a big thank you to everyone who's taking the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space with us as we're here live at the time of this recording. Please also as well make sure to get over to the YouTube side of this as well if you want to check in on the live stream part of it and see what we see. I am just putting a post in the X spaces now, so for the YouTube link if you haven't got it already. There it is. There it goes right now. And yeah, so as I was saying, guys, big thank you to everyone who's taking the time. I can see all the cool kids in the house. I see the likes of Dokta Strange, Orange Back Lady, good to see you. VeVeG's in the house, blessing us with his presence. Comics Xhibition, good to see you, mate. Sebastianova, California Comics on my side of the pond, good to see you guys. And yeah, all the other cool kids in the house, Vegan Things, Sven's with us, D1 and only. And yeah, guys, if you're a little bit confused about the time change, if you're over there in the States, our clocks have finally caught up. So, yay! Well, hopefully this works. That one. If it doesn't, use your imaginations. Check it out on YouTube. Yeah, guys, our clock's finally changed to you guys. So, yeah, we are back on track over with the States to the regular times now, which means also a great thing for the Wednesday shows means I don't have to get up an hour earlier, so I don't have to get at 3 o'clock in the morning anymore. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Still ridiculous, but less ridiculous. So that's fantastic. But before I go any further, I should introduce my fellow co-host and friend, Collector's Gone Digital.
What up? What up?
There it is. I'm not sure how much of this is actually coming through nice and clear, but I know it's going to come through on the YouTube side of things, so we're just going to keep going.
Not much at all.
Not much at all. Well, you guys just sit here. There we go. That's me clapping. We use our imagination, but Vegan Things telling me it's coming fine on the YouTube side of things. So yeah, whatever it is, I think it's something to do with X. But I know X has been a little bit screwy lately. But Josh, how have you been?
Busy, man. Can you hear the background audio?
No,
from me?
No,
or no? Okay, I have Big Bang Theory playing. That's why I just didn't want to get up and pause.
Oh, really?
But it's yeah, no, it's been good, man. I just been working a little bit more than usual, staying busy. So it's I'm currently building actually as we speak here, trying to multitask and get some work done too. So, but yeah, having fun while doing it. So, what about you?
Good, mate. Well, first of all, today was actually Mother's Day here in the UK, so happy Mother's Day to everyone out there on my side of the pond. I hope you are looking after your mums and doing the nice thing for your wives, your mums, and all that sort of stuff. You had a fantastic day. What do? Basically, I went out and got my got the missus a McDonald's breakfast because that's what she likes. Big double sausage egg McMuffin with 2 hash browns and an orange juice. So my wife is very easily pleased. And yeah, we just had a nice family lunch as well with the in-laws, and yeah, basically just running around, just doing a few things, a few chores for the household, and spending a bit of time with the kids. That's my Sunday. Nice. Obviously, Friday was a bit of a big one. In case nobody missed that, we had a bit of a collaboration with some other fellow content creators out there in the space, and had some very special guests on. So we'll go into that one a little bit. And yeah, also had the latest episode to get to the comics as well with Master Ronnie, which again we'll get into that in a little bit. And yeah, just trying to run around, trying to do a million things at once as you do on the weekend. Oh, actually, before I forget as well, before we go any further, I should probably mention this is this episode is actually sponsored by VeVe. So thank you very much for that, VeVe. There is clapping there, guys, if you're listening on X, but if you're on YouTube, you know what I'm talking about. We're going to have to use our imaginations for a little bit until I fix this. But yeah, this episode is actually sponsored by VeVe, and there will be a VeVe sponsored giveaway at the end of the show. And actually, there's actually going to be 2 sponsored giveaways because on our last sponsored show, the winner of that giveaway, Vegan Things, I see you listening there in the spaces, was actually very kind enough to offer his as a rollover. So we've actually got two sponsored giveaways to go at the end of the show. And to get involved in those giveaways, all you got to do is jump over to the Web V Collective's YouTube channel, or over on X if you're looking over on the Osman Collect 63 channel. Make sure it's on the live stream element of the show, otherwise the StreamYard Picker tool won't pick you up. And all you got to do is put in hashtag Kinetic Kiss to celebrate the release of that awesome collectible on VeVe that dropped today. Did you go for it at all, Josh?
I did not. I've actually been very focused on the comic side, the Scotty Youngs and the Rival comics. So
building that wall.
Didn't go for it though. Yes, sir.
Very cool. So yeah, guys. So
by the way,
yep.
Oh, I was just gonna say, speaking of vegan things, can we just take a moment to appreciate the collectible wall that he showed us on that stream? Because he had some really freaking cool pieces. That caused Elmo, dude, that was so cool. That was probably my favorite piece. But yeah, he had a bunch of bear bricks and very, very cool collectible walls. So if you guys haven't checked out that stream, there's a moment at the end where he shows all his collectibles. And yeah, definitely recommend checking it out.
Yeah, I second that as well. Like, yeah, guys, if you want to check back on the chill out space that we had with David and Dan, yeah, Vegan Things took a moment there to check out his wall, and yeah, he had some cool stuff on there, like some bear bricks, and yeah, some all other cool stuff. So yeah, Vegan Things, you got some awesome stuff, and yeah, would love if you're ever able to and want to come up to the stage and talk about it, you're more than welcome to, and that goes to everybody else out there as well. Anybody wants to come up to the stage at any point during the show, you want to share your collecting experiences, in the VeVeverse, or you just want to chill out and just hang with us and talk all that fun, nerdy, collectible stuff, like your physical collection, digital collection, watch and pick it up on VeVe. That's what this space is for, guys. It's a nice chill out space. We all get together and just nerd out. Or if you want to just interact in the chats, that's totally cool as well, guys. We've got that on the YouTube. We've got it on X as well. I'm looking at multiple streams, and I do try and do my best to basically shout out and interact when and where I can. Oh, sorry, going to try and do 100 things at once. And yeah, guys, so make sure you get in on that giveaway as well. So put in hashtag Kinetic Kiss, and yeah, that's over on YouTube and on X. So make sure. Oh, yep, I've got one entry. Good. So I know my StreamYard Picker tool is working, and we'll run that at the end of the show. So there'll be two. They'll basically for 2 giveaways, and then at the end of it, I'm going to pose a question, but you'll have to stay till the end of the show to find out what that is.
I've also just pinned the stream to the top for anyone in this space who wants to see the visual.
Very, very cool. And yeah, so Josh, what is there anything at the top of your list that you like to talk about, or should we just get into all that good stuff that we normally talk about?
Sorry, I was just reading an email I've been waiting for all day. Let's just put it that way.
Ooh, it sounds exciting.
VeVe related.
Oh, okay. Well,
dude, I've been up since 2:30 in the morning. I got a message from D, right?
Oh yeah.
Being like, hey, David's in a space. He's talking about how somebody needs a builder to build out his space. I missed it. I wasn't there, unfortunately. I was asleep. But I woke up halfway through the night to her message, and I haven't gone back to bed since because I've just been messaging people all day for like recommendations and things like that. So
yep.
I got my fingers crossed, but yeah, promising email. So
yeah, well,
sorry, what were you saying?
That's right. Well, that sort of leads me into this part of the show as well. I mean, that sort of jumps a little bit to our talk of the town park. Because I did have this little post here from Three Biggest Bro saying, David, you was looking for a VeVe architect. Who do you think it should be? Comment your favorite VeVe builder down below. And of course, has that fantastic picture of Mr. Ben Stiller here from Zoolander, looking all ready to build stuff, or build a tiny school for ants, depending on how you want to go. But yeah, a lot of people have put various members of the community forward, and yeah, one of those was your name, along with other members as well, like True Tech, Master Ronnie, Captain Ara, and Tails as well, all fantastic builders as well. So yeah, Josh, looks like you're getting the recognition that you deserve, because yeah, I put my little 2 cents in there as well. Because I think I agree that you definitely work your absolute heart out to give us fantastic content on how to build cool stuff in the VeVeverse, and put a lot of effort into your videos. So yeah, you definitely have my vote. But again, I support everybody who's building awesome stuff in the VeVeverse. So awesome, guys. And I'm
Thank
playing,
you, man.
and I am playing children cheering just in case no one can hear that on X. But we have to use our imagination this time around. But you can hear it on YouTube if you're listening on YouTube.
We can hear it faintly. We can hear
Faintly.
it faintly.
Okay.
But no,
Okay.
I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, no, when I read Dee's message and I saw that David was being a little bit more serious about it, then my eyes kind of widened. I was like, oh my God, this is kind of a really big opportunity for the business I'm trying to start. So
Yep.
I just appreciate all the support, man. Seriously. So yeah, fingers crossed, and we'll see what happens. But
awesome. And also as well, I totally missed another very important part of the show before we get started any further. Is I would not only do I want to thank VeVe for sponsoring this episode, I also want to thank our Web V supportership, which is basically our community sponsors in the form of this guy down here, California Comics. Shout out to you, sir. And I do have a little bit of a there we go. So yeah, this guy here. So California Comics, and I've got a little spiel here. Here we go. So it says. Web V is proudly sponsored by California Comics, the world's first Metaverse comic store. Visit the virtual store in the VeVeverse to find an extensive range of books as well as many special mint editions. And also, guys, for friendly customer service and just for an awesome experience, shopping experience in the VeVeverse. Yeah, guys, big shout out to California Comics. A big supporter of Web V and myself, and Get to the Comics as well, and just an awesome member of our community. And yeah, definitely check out his comic book shop in the VeVeverse if you haven't done so already. And I bet you right now he's probably like blushing and saying "oh shucks" in the background there. But yeah, so yeah, that's our community sponsor. So thank you very much, California Comics. But yeah, so what were we saying?
can I also announce something exciting?
Oh, an exciting announcement. Yes, let's hear it.
I was just on a call with California Comics, and I'm building out the next California Comics comic shop.
Oh, hang on, wait. I do have a gasping sound here. Wait, gasp. Do I sense maybe like a expansion? Maybe franchising. He's franchising. We're gonna have like
a little too early for franchising, I think. But
I love the idea though.
Yeah, no, it's a project I am very excited about. I've been very open in the past about how I don't really come from the comic side, but I'm definitely getting more involved on that side. And yeah, I really appreciate the art, but California Comics has been a huge supporter of mine. I know yours as well. And
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be an awesome project. So stay tuned for more. That's all I can say.
Oh, exciting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I'm waiting for it to come up. It's like, California, get up here. Like, say a few words. But it's like, no, it's like, that's cool, mate. Wow, that's really exciting stuff. I mean, like I said before, like, I'm still having to dip my toes in the VeVeverse because unfortunately life is getting in the way. But I will endeavor to try and get in there to the best of my ability. But yeah, very, very cool. Okay, so let's jump into some VeVe talk because we are sponsored by VeVe, so we should probably do a little VeVe talk. So, what's been going on lately on VeVe, guys? So lately we've had the Rogue drop, which dropped yesterday. Josh, did you go for any of the Rogue collectibles at all? Because I know you've been focused on the Scotty Young covers, but did you go for it all? Have you had a chance to look at the article? Any thoughts on Rogue?
I didn't go for it. To be honest, I actually haven't looked at the collectibles too much because I know there were like 4 different variants. Well, 4 different outfits. It's always different variants, but yeah, I do want to look at it more because Rogue is I am a fan of Rogue. Got Rogue in Fortnite, so I do need one for my my VeVe collection. It's just a matter of which one. So I'll probably go green and white, or green and yellow suit, but I need to look more into it. So
very cool. So yeah, guys. So the request for someone to come up to the stage. Here we go. I was hoping that Richard might come up to the stage as soon as I said Rogue. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, introducing up to the stage, we got, he's had a bit of a rebrand as well. So we've had a comics exhibition. Say, Richard, how are you, mate?
Did somebody say X-Men?
Did somebody say Rogue, Sugar?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man.
How you going?
How are you?
I'm good, mate.
I'm good. Yeah, man. I really like those those rogue collectibles. I have to say I saw it this week earlier when Vivi posted it, and I thought she really looked like Lady Gaga, man. I think I sent
I
you a message
yeah, I
about it
know.
as well.
I heard that a lot, like especially with the just the common look as well. Like she had like the Lady Gaga face.
Yeah, but I think now I have them. I think it's okay. It's not too Gaga-fied, I suppose. They look cool. They look cool. I like the uncommon one, the 90s.
Mm.
And I saw a dude on Twitter today. He had number 2024. So how awesome is that? If you have the X 90s and with the X-Men 97, and then you
Yeah.
got mint number 2024. Man, dude, that one was awesome. And I saw the dude, I just remember. I saw the 616 Rogue, and he was asking people if he should keep it or sell it. And it's like, well, it's like that's not worth much, man. Like, I got 20 gems for you.
That's it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we also got Dokta Strange up to stage as well. Doctor, how are you, sir?
Awesome, man. Thanks for the space as always, man. Web V weekends. We got 72, man. Just wanted to shout you out, man. What's up, Josh? What's up, Richard? Y'all wanted to shout out LeoMILLI, dope space earlier. D and Hananu also for the dope live stream. And I think BB Vibes was live streaming a little while ago. He might still be on, man. Just wanted to shout out everybody,
Yeah, no, thanks.
Putting in that work, man. Putting in that work, man. Congrats, Josh, on the good news also.
Thank you.
Yeah, so much good stuff happening all around. Like, yeah, again, big shout out to LeoMILLI as well. Like, I know you're working hard in your spaces, guys, and if you ever get a chance, please jump into LeoMILLI spaces, give them some support, and also check out Orange Bag Lady as well and Casual as well, where they do some awesome stuff over in VR. VR chat as well. I haven't had much to do with it myself, but I do see it pop up from time to time on X, so I definitely get over there and get involved with that if that's something you're able to. Also, all the other cool members as well, like Hinano and D as well. I think they just did Enter the Verse as well. They had I guess it's on the top of my head. I want to say No Tactics, but it doesn't sound right.
New
but
Tactics.
It is New Tactics. It is New Tactics. Wicked. I'm actually waiting for D to come up and go, no, it's not how that. I'm gonna get smacked by D. But definitely check that out, guys. If you're able to, and just like, follow, and subscribe to all your favorite content creators, guys. Because it definitely takes a lot of work to keep bringing you consistent content as we do.
Real quick, the best part of that stream to me was the kid. The kid coming on, showcasing what she's doing in the VeVeverse. It's just inspiring, man. When you see young people, like really young people, doing stuff in the VeVeverse. Some of us are like over 40 and don't know what we're doing, or are at different stages. It's just inspiring, man. And I feel like things like that, if that could be highlighted more, it could be inspiring to other young people. You know what I'm saying? They just don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, you don't know. So I think we just gotta. It's like David was saying last night. We gotta do. We're doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's the people that support the content creators. Maybe they do something else to help spread, because it's hard as you're making the content to also spread it.
Yep. It's
just you're all over the place. But yeah, man. I think it's just inspiring, man. So
yeah, I second that as well. If you can get your family involved with it, like and do like like me in particular, my son's starting to get into that stage now where he's actually starting to get like interested in comic books, and like his reading's getting better as well. So I'm actually getting to the stage where I'm even contemplating, and you guys can even check a comment in here, guy, if you want to back me up on this. Maybe getting him on an episode of get to the comics. Maybe Oz and Little Oz could do a reading. Or maybe Game Up here, you can maybe help me host one time. What do you reckon, guys? You reckon we could give it a go?
Father-son duo, let's go.
Yeah. What do you reckon? We try and make it happen?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. As long as he's wanted to do it. But.
Well, that's it, yeah. But it's getting there slowly. So maybe if I keep going for another year or two, if everyone wants to keep listening to me, maybe we'll make it happen. But sorry,
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but going back to the rogue drop. So yeah, Richard, you went for the. Did you go for the drop? Obviously, you went for the drop. Doctor, did you go for the rogue drop at all?
No, I didn't go for the drop, man. I just grabbed a rare and the 90s off the market.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because Doctor and myself over in the last episode of Web V Wednesdays, we were basically discussing like the different rogue variants, and yeah, basically, if I was going to go for anything, yeah, the rogue uncommon would be the one I go for, because the 90s rogue, that's my rogue. Richard, I'm actually quite interested to know your take on this. What about the other variants of rogue? Like we've got like the Shia Empire, or we've got the Shia Warrior one. We've got the the legacy heroine and the red suit. What are your thoughts on those?
Well, the Shi'ars, I think that one is from the 90s, and that one is pretty interesting actually, because this summer we're going to get Imperial from Jonathan Hickman. So that's going to be the big summer comic blockbuster. So, and they dropping that one now because it's not necessarily a famous suit or something. So maybe there's something to do with the upcoming comics with Jonathan Hickman. I know just last Wednesday, Professor X is back in space again with his bird, his space bird.
Yeah. I saw that. Like,
what's the name again?
Was it? Is it Leandra? The Shia?
Yeah,
the Shia
Leandra.
one? That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. The cool thing about the Shi'ar Empire is that their evolution is not from apes like we, but for them it's from birds.
That's right.
And so my cheeky comment is bird. And the thing with right,
Yeah.
and then you got the villain from the Shi'ar Empire. I always call her Deathbird, but I think she's called Killbird. I'm pretty sure it's Deathbird. That's a sister.
The sister
And
one.
yeah, and she's like a kind of a mutant as well, but she's like devolving because she's very bird-like. So I think that's one of the reasons why she hates mutants so much, especially in season 1 of X-Men '97, because she sees them as a reminder that she's not really part of the Shi'ar Empire because she's different, right? So she's actually taking a step back. But yeah, I think that one is very interesting. For maybe I don't know what's going to happen because Professor X is going back, so he's going to play a big part in the upcoming summer event. And maybe we see Rogue again in their super Shi'ar outfit. Yeah, man, absolutely love it. The Secret Rare itself, the Extreme Force, I don't really care much for it.
Oh yeah.
But I like that one because it's kind of see-through, right?
Yeah, that's like me and Doctor had a bit of a giggle about this, like like I'm displaying it on the live stream, and she's got like the whole like Trinity vibe going here, like so she's like just finished auditioning like for the next Matrix movie or something like that, and we definitely she definitely has her let's say assets or weapons of mass destruction there, like in full force from this picture here, but the collectible itself actually turned out quite well. If I go over to
yeah.
It
seems like
come on.
It seems like she's been eating a lot of fried chicken lately. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah,
I'm not complaining, man.
Yeah, she's bulking.
It's going to all the right places.
That's it.
The Ultra Rare is cool as well because the one looks very much like X-Men Evolution, but also her old original suit. The green one when she was a villain and had really short hair and everything. Yeah, man, I like these collectibles. I took them all, and this time I did it right because I was really stupid with the Gambit drop, and I was talking to the biggest bro, and he did the same thing as me. We were just buying them off the market because we didn't know that we didn't have to burn them if you go to the next one. If you go from common to uncommon, you just get to keep them. So we didn't know that, so we just kept buying and buying, and we spent way too much money on it. And so this time I did it right. I bought them all. And I'm pretty happy with it. I got a nice mint number 35 for the Secret Rare, so I'm happy with that one. But I didn't went for the Kinetic Kish. I skipped that one because that one was 15, and then you got the rare version. That one was animated, so there's a total of 45 gems. I thought it was a bit too much, man. You already spent 90 on the complete set. I'm not sure how I feel about those evolvables. I don't know, man. I think it takes a bit away of the excitement if you're gonna land a secret rare. So on one hand, it's good that we got a chance for a secret rare. And on the other hand, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, we as a community, we are never pleased, are we?
Oh, of course not.
We always got something to bitch about.
There's always something. But then again, that's part of the community, isn't it? Like, not only do we need the Moon Boys, we need the Fudders as well. I know, because like everyone has their different opinions, and it's all just part of the game. But again, like all of these opinions matter. I mean, like we can't always be always up, because we got to have like the criticism as well, and we got to have like things to aspire to. But I just realised that we actually had a sneaky speaker just come in here. We've got D up to the stage. D, how are you?
Hey, what's up, fellas? On this splendid Sunday, I just actually came up to bitch. That's all.
Excellent. We love bitching. So I basically
Yes.
guys. So long as it's so long as you're not a dick, as a certain somebody likes to always like to tell us, you're more than welcome to. How's things, D?
Oh, all good. Good morning, Xhibition, Doc, Josh, and Oz. Thanks for having me up in the space.
Pleasure as always. So, how was your Into the Verse stream? Sorry, I didn't get a chance to jump into it.
Oh, no, it's all good, man. Yeah, it was great. We had No Tactics on, so that was really cool. That was his first time coming on the podcast. So it was a good first experience for him. But yeah, it was always love seeing what other people are creating and building, and have them show us, what inspired them and how they came up with the idea and all that stuff. So yeah, it was a good show.
Oh, fantastic. I'll have to check that out on the replay when I want to get a chance. But right now we're just basically just talking about the Rogue drop. D, did you go for the Rogue at all? Did you pick up any? What are your thoughts on Rogue?
No, I did not get any rogues. I've been seeing that this one around, a lot of people have been actually like displaying and showing off their full set, which is really nice to see. Like more so, like previous drops, people, show ones and twosies of the rarities that they got, but this one I've been seeing a lot of like the full set being showcased. So yeah, very cool.
Yeah, like I said, I just see Richard's displayed his like here in the chat on X, which I'm just looking at right now. And I've seen like a lot of members of the community displaying theirs as well. And like we were saying before, like, they are really, really nice looking collectibles. They've definitely done a really good job on the details. But,
yeah, I forget which one it was. Maybe it was the secret rare, the red one.
Yep, the red one, the Trinity.
Yeah, I had to do a double take because when I was like scrolling on the blog, I was like, oh, because it looked like she had pasties on, like on her nipple
really?
part.
I thought the exact same thing.
See, I'm not the only one.
That's right. Yeah. Basically, if I go back to the blog article here with that picture of the Trinity Rogue, like I said, that was the first thing that sort of like it grabbed my attention. And I was like, oh, hello. It's like not only does she look like she's straight out of the Matrix, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of detail, and there's a very what's the word I'm looking for? Strategically placed X.
It was eye-catching.
Eye-catching. I like that. Eye-catching. Yeah, very, very eye-catching. Let's see if I go back over here to the market. So yeah, if we do a little bit of market watch. Yeah, so right now, if you were interested in picking up one with the Rogue Extreme 4, so right now it looks like they're currently going for 69 gems and 69 frags on the floor. And it looks like, everything is sort of, basically doing what the market does. But the one I was quite interested in was basically the common Rogue. Right now is going for 4 gems and 90 frags. So if you're looking to pick one up off the market, now might be a good opportunity. Let's see what we
was
got
the
here.
common the green and the yellow one?
The common was the green and the yellow one, with her basically having like the Lady Gaga face, and her basically holding the gloves. And the uncommon one was basically the 90s Rogue with the green jacket, the one that we're all basically very familiar with. That one's going for 9 gems and 89 frags on the floor, so that's not doing too bad.
Did it sell out? Did it sell out? The secret rare?
I think this actually no, I think it did. Let me
Because it's got
let me confirm.
300 editions, I believe.
Yeah, because I think I saw somewhere on X saying it said that sold out. Let me have a look here. So if I go, whoops.
I do have to say, though, I think in total it's 19 gems, which is a bit steep, but you're getting 5 chances for an awesome mint number. So it's not a bad deal, man. Especially when you compare it to 2 years ago or something. So in that light, it's it's pretty cool. You're getting 5 chances for a cool mint number, and as I said, well, I have a cool mint number as well. So that's pretty good.
Okay, well, I'm not sure if it's sold out or not because I'm going here on the page. It says to craft, so all the crafting options are still there. So whether it's sold out or not, I can't say for sure. I'm pretty sure I did see somewhere on X saying that it did sell out, but I'll need someone to confirm that for me. But yeah, as far as I can tell, all the crafting options are still there. Hang on, what happens if I click craft? What happens there?
I can check Stacker for a second.
Yeah. So someone back me up. But then again, if I go to that, and what happens if I go back? If I go to that and I go crafting. Okay. So crafting requirement not met. So hang on. If I go back to this, because that one just said crafting requirement not met. So that was the ultra rare, 800 editions. That tells me that basically they're still available. But if I go to craft with the secret, and I go craft, it goes straight to 30 listing for sale. So that tells me.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe
it's sold out.
Yep, it's sold out, ladies and gentlemen. So, first of all, congratulations, VeVe. So yeah, that was.
Yeah, I just checked on according to Stacker, it's sold out as well. So.
Oh, fantastic! So congratulations, VeVe, on that one for the sellout. But I believe everything else is still up for grabs. I think. I don't think anything else is sold out. Let me check the rare. Nope, the rare is still going. The uncommon. The uncommon, I was actually quite interested to know how that was going to go because, like I said, that's the rogue that everyone's sort of very familiar with. So I thought maybe that one might sell out, but no, that one's still going. So
when you buy just the regular common version and then the collectibles are delivered and you click on it, then you see on the right side you see that 100 special editions. So it almost looks like that you got one of 100. So I had to check like 3 times. It's like, no, I don't have a special edition, right? But if I click on it, it keeps saying that it keeps saying 100 special editions. So that's super annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know if other people have noticed that, but or maybe it's just me. I was just wishful thinking. And if I click it again, I'll reload it again. Maybe this time.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to nice to see like a little bit more of like a bit of a distinction between like the two commons, like the special and the common, because if you look at them like at first glance, like they look very very sort of similar as compared to the one we had with Gambit. But
well, you know what, I like that this is the first Evolvables drop. Correct me if I'm wrong. That all the characters are wearing like different outfits, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Correct.
So I really like that aspect to it. I think
same.
they really need to keep going in that direction.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. What about you, Dokta?
Because it's like each variant is almost like a different collectible, right? So.
Yeah, pretty much. What about you, Dokta? Did you have any thoughts at all on the drop or on Rogue at all, or the different costumes?
Not really. I feel like I've said everything on Web V Wednesday about it, but yeah, I would just say that the quality looks good. Like I said Wednesday, I don't think the faces really make me think Rogue, whether either the actress or the comic book character or the animated. It just feels like it's its own Rogue face, but everything else is on point. But yeah, like I said, I grabbed up I think it's the uncommon and the rare. I'll hold that down, have some fun with those.
Yep.
Make some scenes, see what's going on, see how it looks in the VeVeverse. I'm not sure if it's available yet. I haven't been in there, but yeah, man. Definitely, you gotta have Rogue for the collection, man. If you got all the other X-Men, especially, Gotta have rogues.
Oh, for sure, definitely. I mean, like I've seen like in the community, like a lot of people are displaying like with the rogue with like the rest of the X-Men as well. It's like with the Wolverines, the Gambits, the Professor X, and basically some of them have been displaying with the Marvel Mighties as well. It's just really really cool. Like some of the creative aspects of what people are doing with them.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
No, very cool. So so that basically dropped. And what else have we had? So yeah, so again we had the Kinetic Kiss as well. This was another very well put together collectible as well. I mean, I did really like the rare with the cards and that flying around. Oh yeah, sorry, go on, D. Got your hand up.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was just gonna say that like the Wolverines that we've had and the Hulks that we've had, that's like pretty much all the 5 different drops all in one day, basically, which is really cool. Like with the Rogue, the way they did that, like with the different clothes and stuff. That's kind of what it reminds me of, like when we had the Wolverine and the Hulks, but instead of one every like month or however it was, it's like all in one day.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Actually, yeah, and it is. I reckon it's quite better to do it that way as well, because like you kind of forget about it when they space it out for too long, and you just which is good because it puts like all the focus on the collectible as well. It's fresh in everyone's mind. Like it's not just like we have one here, then all of a sudden like 3 months later we have a next one. Like kind of like how they did like with the Wolverine and the Hulk drop. So I do agree that aspect of it is quite good as well. So yeah, VeVe definitely keep going with that one if you can, please. And but yeah, so yeah, basically we had the Kinetic Kiss as well. I do believe these have not sold out, so these are all still available if you want to take a crack at crafting it for a good mint number or something like that. But yeah, look, very very cool. So I think that's all we've had like on the way of the collectible side of things. But we did have some comic books as well. If I go over to the comic book side. So yeah, what's dropped in the meantime? So we had Daredevil number 232, which was the first appearance of Nuke, and we also had Bladesmith number 1, which was a fresh one from 24/7 Comics, and then we got some two new comics in the pipeline for next week. So first of all, did anybody go for the Daredevil first appearance of Nuke or Bladesmith? Josh, have you been picking up any? Say Richard, Doctor, say D.
No, man. For me, it was all about the Rogue collectible this week. So I didn't pick up any comics.
No, that's fair enough. So I was just seeing a comment here from VV Jesus. I came in on nipple hard. What's going on? That's right, guys. Yeah, we're basically talking about Rogue's strategic X placed in a very visual position. Oh, got a.
Okay, I'm glad you clarified that. I got confused by that comment for a
did
sec.
you? Yeah. If you go over to the VeVe blog and you look at the secret rare, the red, the Trinity one, you pay attention to where the X is located, you'll know what we're talking about. Also says the Real Uncommon Podcast writes on X. I picked up these and crafted the Kinetic Kiss. So it looks like he got himself the rare Rogue, the Uncommon Rogue, and the Gambit Kiss. So very very cool. Looking good there. But yeah, as for the comic itself, I personally didn't go for any of these either. I'm actually very curious because I see Mr. Chris Severs listening there in the background. I was curious to know your take on it being a part of the Daredevil universe. If we maybe like see an appearance of Nuke in maybe like the new TV show or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I didn't go for it on the drop. I mean, the rare and ultra rare covers look pretty cool. Looks like a very beefy, very serious looking super soldier. The animation's cool, but yeah, we're just paying attention to it in the market. Hey, I see Kid Arcade's listening there in the background as well. Shout out to you as well, mate. Yeah. If you haven't checked out any of Kid Arcade's artwork, hey, also as well, I saw you on Insta. I think your shop was featured on someone's tattoo shop or something or program like that. So I thought that was really really cool. So big shout out to you as well on that one, mate.
Did you come across that as a random video, or was it because you were following him?
No, it's because I was following him, and I was following. I'm not sure if I was following his lovely lady Cricket or himself, but someone was tagged in his shop, and they were getting a tattoo there. So yeah. Arcade, if you want to back me up on that, feel free to do so. But follow him on Insta, check out his work. Make sure if you haven't done so, I'm not sure if he's still doing it or not, but you have to check out on his website if he's doing his neon book with all his prints in it. But definitely check that out.
First edition. I think he stopped, but maybe there'll be a second edition that people can buy.
There you
go. We
go.
got ours.
Excellent, thank you, D. Yep, I put my orders in as well, so hopefully I will receive mine soonish. But I know it is quite expensive getting stuff shipped over the pond, so we'll see. But yeah, very cool. Looking forward to that one. Anyway, going back to the comic book. So we had that one, and we also had Bladesmith, which is the new one from 24/7 Comics. This one I haven't had a chance to look at that, but it looks interesting. Like, the chef and assassins. Like, my first thought of this, was like, when like a guru or something like that. Like, like a chef, like assassin. Maybe he's got like a stick someone's head in an air fryer or something. I don't know. Or maybe this cover will look good over someone's kitchen in the VeVeverse. Can you even do kitchens in the VeVeverse? What do you reckon, Josh? Can you?
Oh yeah. I'm building one on stream.
Ooh.
We added the little double-decker oven last stream. We got the little vent above the stove top. Oh yeah, stovetop rings. You can get detailed with it. The bowls, the plates, the glasses. We're building it all.
Excellent. Look at that. We're gonna have a. I can already hear D breathing and salivating, like, oh yes, but like the kitchens in the VeVeverse. Me and D are gonna hang there, and we're gonna have like nice little chill out session. We might have a few for food tasting sessions, or maybe some eating competitions or something. I don't know.
Yes, totally. And I love how Josh just says that, like, yeah, man, like easy peasy. Like over here, like, what the heck? What do I use? I'll just have Josh come and build mine.
That's it,
Hell
guys.
yeah. You got the imagination and the shapes, you can build it.
That's it. And if you can't, you can get one of these very talented guys to build it for you. But no, very cool.
It.
What about you, Doctor Richard? Did you go for are you interested in Bladesmith at all? So do we pick up any of these in the market?
No, I'm not really familiar with Bladesmith, but I was just about to say that I saw the video of Josh today that he made a elevator, and, and it's like, all right, yeah, as if now I know how to do it. I mean, it was like a 1 minute thing, and I was looking at it, and I was like, heck, man, what the heck?
You wanna know a little I guess funny story in my eyes, but I didn't share the whole part with that video. So if you actually build that elevator in the verse, that piece that's moving will actually just warp right through your body. There's actually a trick for your character to stay stuck to it. So I'm going to share that later this week, though.
Dude, super awesome, man. I'm definitely going to check that out. But I didn't know those kind of mechanics were in the VeVeverse, man. Is it something you discovered, or was it something you already saw in the Metaverse?
So I messaged Swampy, and I see you down there, man. Shout out to you. I messaged him because I saw his video of the pole that he slid down into his bat cave that he's building. Right. And I was like, did you use stairs and just make them transparent, or like how'd you make that? And right when I'm asking him that, or like right after, I figured out the way for your character to stick to the the moving elements. So when I found it out, I only used it for the elevator, but I've realized that you can actually use it for anything that's moving. So you can have your character stick to something that's moving sideways, up, down, like however way it's moving. You can kind of influence the physics with your character. So, yeah, I was just kind of messing around and figured it out, but it was kind of like a happy accident. I figured it out with Sven, actually. So
super awesome, because I hate building stairs in the VeVeverse, man. The constant copy and paste kind of thing, man.
Yeah.
Right. And then I saw I thought people were making mistakes because they had like a glass plate on their stairs. So it was like, aha, they did something wrong, but actually that helps to make you move smoother on it. So
Yeah,
it's all fun, man.
I think over the next couple of years, and even longer than that, that stuff's going to continuously happen. Like you're going to see the builders kind of form this little ecosystem and figure out stuff amongst ourselves. But like even 2 years from now, we're going to be figuring out things that we didn't know today. And that's really exciting about the platform for me. So
that's super awesome. I think I saw that Randy did his first live in the VeVeverse. I didn't know it was already possible. But,
did he?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think I saw a post somewhere that he was in there. Maybe they just slapped a picture of him with Photoshop or something. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. Maybe I can find it. I'll have a look.
Yeah, I also have to say as well, Josh. I did enjoy this nice little new intro movie that I've seen lately. It's just is it Edie Murbach? I probably said that wrong, but yeah, it looks good. I collected it on digital, so basically something like straight out like Aladdin. It looks very cool.
Oh, it's Eid Mubarak, so it's kind of like the I don't want to like I'm not like overly religious or anything, but it's kind of like the Christmas for in the Muslim religion.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, that happens today and tomorrow. So just wishing everyone, Eid Mubarak, who's celebrating.
Oh, Emu bark. There you go. So I've, like I said, that sounded very bad coming out of my mouth. It sounded like I sound like an emu bark, but that's the Aussie in me, guys. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, if this is something that you celebrate and that's important to you, awesome, guys. Yeah, I hope you celebrate that and enjoy that if you do, because I'm not familiar with it and I know nothing about it. So I'm just gonna move on until I say something wrong.
I actually sent Josh a DM about that. I noticed that right as you started the show, and I've been noticing like he's probably one of the few, if not the only person in the community that makes those posts like that. And I was just curious. I think I asked him in the DM. I was like, "Are you Muslim?" I don't even know. Like I was like, "I don't think he is," but you never know. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to let him know I appreciate him having that type of cultural awareness. You know what I'm saying? I wish.
Thanks, man. I actually, I just saw your DM, so sorry about that. But no, it's I actually, the first company I ever ran, I had a group of people who were from Jordan. There were 2 sisters from Dubai, and then there were 3 others from Jordan, and I learned a lot from them about their culture. So that's actually kind of where that stems from. So.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I like when companies, try to not, just try to cover all bases, man. That's I think VeVe should, maybe holler at their boy or, some new cultural awareness department, you know what I'm saying, just to keep things, a little more balanced, man. But yeah, that's dope, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, so basically going back to what I was saying before. Yeah, so basically going back to the comics. So yeah, so we have Blaze Smith drop as well. Now this is some of the stuff that we've got coming next week. So let's have a look at this, because this is brand new stuff. So we have got New Mutants number 90, New Mutants 1983 number 86, which is the first cameo appearance of Strife. And it says here, moving down the line. New Mutants number 86, the first cameo appearance of Strife. The Vulture has arrived. Can Rusty take him down? And this release features rare and exclusive ultra rare covers by Chad Harden, which I do think that might be a new artist on the platform, because I'm not familiar with that one at all. But $6.99 and 5,000 editions. So first cameo appearance of Strife. So if I remember right, Strife is a clone of Cable, I want to say.
That is correct.
Oh, yes. I was just like, I hope I got that right. Not gonna upset anybody.
He even has the same name, and so what basically Cable is the weapon to take Apocalypse down, and
that's right.
Strife is the weapon that helps Apocalypse, basically. So he just basically brainwashed him. And so he's evil Cable. That happens all the time, right? Reverse Flash and that sort of thing.
Yeah, of course.
So that's how you have to see Strife. And the interesting thing about Strife is that so Cable is like super ridiculously powerful. He's like ridiculously strong. Like the whole thing, Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
He's after Jean Grey and Cyclops is because he wants to make a super mutant, and that's basically what Strife is. Because Strife is just as strong as Cable, but without the technovirus, so he's not being held back. So he's ridiculously strong, and he can even take on Apocalypse if he wants to. So he's a very cool character. The other cool thing about this comic is that pretty much everyone knows Rusty Collins, but I'm not sure if everyone is aware that they know him, because Rusty Collins, that is Fire Fist, and Fire Fist is the fat kid from Deadpool 2. So most of the people here have seen
I forgot about
Deadpool
that.
2. Yeah, dude, that is Rusty Collins, the one and only. So that's the cool thing.
That's it.
So yeah, it's a pretty interesting comic actually. To have.
Very cool.
And that's why you need Richard in Spaces.
That's it. And that is why we need our dose of vitamin C, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Some alpha. Yeah. Rusty Collins, he's not a super huge character, but he keeps coming back, and so it's very interesting, and especially with the movie, of course. So yeah, it's an interesting thing, and but it's another thing with the whole cameo and first appearance and that sort of stuff. So this is the cameo. So next week we're probably getting the first full appearance. I have no idea which one that's supposed to be, but. Yeah, Strife is pretty cool, especially in the. I think it was pretty much in the 90s that he was playing around, and also I'm not sure because Strife is pretty much from when you watch the last episodes of X-Men '97, and then at the end we see Rachel Grey or Rachel Summers, and they call her Sister Ascani.
Oh yeah. I remember.
So they're in that world, and that Ascani world or Sister Ascani world. That's basically where Strife is from. So it's not necessarily. It's different than Age of Apocalypse, but it's basically Age of Apocalypse because Apocalypse is ruling everything. I mean, the X-Men are confusing, man. But so she's basically fighting against Strife in an Apocalypse. So they are all connected in that way. And the other fun thing is, of course, that they are brother and sister, right? Sister Ascani, Rachel Grey, and the Strife, because his name is Nathan Summers as well. So they are basically, basically they are brother and sister. So, oh man, I love the X-Men. It's super weird. Next time we're gonna explain Shatterstar.
This is cool.
Yeah, it's an interesting comic, but I'm not sure if I'm going for it because it's not that big. I think I'm going for the first full appearance. If Strife is cool. Strife is cool, but he's like B tier, C tier kind of thing. So I got to be honest about that.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So what about you, Doctor? Any thoughts on this comic at all?
Not many. I wasn't really even going to cover this one. Stacking the slack wise, I don't think, man. Familiar with Strife a little bit. So yeah, I like the character, but yeah, I think Richard covered a lot of ground. I'm just looking at the covers here. Yeah, man, classic goodness. Yeah, classic goodness.
Yeah, I am liking the rare and ultra covers. They're looking pretty cool.
Yeah, because back then it's a lot of first appearances and things like that. Those characters wouldn't get the covers. They would leave it inside the book. So yeah, I think that that's one of the things I do like about the exclusive covers we get is they finally get that shine on the covers that they didn't get with the original. So
yeah,
I really like that. Yeah, ultra rare is crazy.
Yeah, very cool. What about you? What about you, D? Any thoughts on this comic at all?
No thoughts on it. I wasn't too familiar. Now I know a little bit more because of Xhibition. So thank you. But no, I have no other thoughts on it.
All right, cool, guys. So yeah, so this one's going to be dropping on, what did I say? It's going to be dropping on the 1st of April. It could be dropping on the 1st of April. It might be an April Fool, so who knows? But yeah, if this is something that's interesting to you, like I said, $6.99 price point, 5,000 editions. Me personally, I'm probably not going to go for it on the drop, but I do like the rare and ultra rare covers, and also we've got the new artist as well, because I don't think, like I said, what's his name, Chad Harden, I don't think we've got his work on the app at all, so I think this might be a first as well. So very cool. And yeah, we'll see how that one that lands in the market. And if you do decide to go for it on the drop, good luck to you. I hope you land that secret rare and get the cover that you want. So moving on.
By the way, I do have something to add. By the way,
yeah, go for it. What you got?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was talking about X-Men 97, of course, at the end. So there's a very, very big chance we're going to see Strive in X-Men 97 season 2, of course, because that's where he belongs. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see there. So if you want to do a little speculation, and I'm pretty sure you can pick them up for like 1 or 2 gems in the market. Hey man, 1 or 2 gems, not that bad. And especially if you can get a ultra rare, that one looks pretty cool, man. Get it for a couple of gems. Why not? They're speculating on season 2.
That's it. And you never know, guys. With the being in the market only available for 30 days, and then after that they will get burnt. You never know what's going to happen. So it might nothing might change, or it might go to some ridiculous price that some of these ultra rares are going for in the market at the moment. So yeah, because I tell you what, like after the burn happens, like there's some ultra rares I've seen go like just like for 10, 12 gems or something like that. They spike all the way up to 80 to 90 to like some rare cases. Some of them go like 100 gems. So if you never know, the market will decide.
Yeah, and the other cool thing is, especially you can see that on Stacker. Just before the burn, I was talking about X Factor number 6 because of Apocalypse, right? And he definitely is going to play a huge role in the future in the MCU. Yeah, 100%. And you have the secret rare. There's only 42 editions. And the cool thing about it is when you look at on Stacker, I think it's only one person who has 2 editions. It's not me, but so that's the other good. That's also a thing where that I look at is that like how many people have them and how big are the stacks, because if you see like the top 8 and they all have like 30, 40 to up to 300 versions, it might take a long while before they reach some high gems or something, right? The price point is going to move up. But if most people just have 1 or 2, like they are not going to sell it, because if they're going to sell it, if I'm going to sell my secret rare X Factor, then I don't have it anymore. I mean, what am I going to do? So yeah, it's selling for 450 gems now at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Which is it's pretty nice, but and especially I got it on drop. I did try 20 times though.
Yeah,
but,
sometimes it's what it takes.
Yeah, right. Well, I needed one, man. I needed one, and the thing is, well, if I think it was 10 gems for per drop, but so that if somebody offers me, all right, man, I'm gonna give you 500. What am I going to do with those 500 gems? I won't be able to buy another X Factor secret rare, right? So that's how I view it, and the same goes, of course, for a Thor or an Avengers or a Daredevil, and they're becoming really, really scarce, man. And I mean, it's one thing. It's easy to be cynical about. It's like, oh man, this shit is not selling, which it looks like it, but on the other hand, they are so scarce at this moment, all of them, and even the ultra rares and everything. So the ultra rares is like super cool because you got original art, right? And that's especially right with these older comics, so you don't have that whole thing about like is it a real comic or this kind of thing, and it's a digital version with original artwork on it. And then you got the secret rare where they just use the panel. And, if you are an X-Men fan, at some point you want to have that Apocalypse. And, as I keep saying, if there is a bull market and a narrative is there again, I'm not saying things are shaping up at the moment that we are entering a bull market. Yep. But, there's always going to be another bull market is what I'm saying. So, if you love it and you got some gems and you want to gamble a little bit, then if you like Daredevil, you at least have your Daredevil comics, and then there's a potential upside to it because the scarcity is just ridiculous at the moment with all these comics.
Exactly. And just going back on the subject of a burn alert, is we recently just had a burn happen with one of the comics on VeVe at the moment. It was it was Daredevil number 183, which is the first battle between the Punisher and Daredevil. So that has now been officially burnt in the store, and so now basically all that's left on the app is what we got. So just a quick rundown. So right now the common, the uncommon are both going for 2 gems and 99 frags. The rare is going for 5 gems and 88. The ultra rare is going for 23 gems and 99 frags, and the secret rare, which is got Daredevil going foot to face style with into the Punisher's face, 115 gems on the floor. So, and yeah, just going back to what you were saying, like basically at the end of the day, it all comes down to what is it worth to you. So do you want to sell your comic for your gems and sink them into something else, or do you want to keep it for the nostalgia, or just because you like it? It all comes down to you, and that's what I love about this space. So there's so many different ways to collect. Like some people just want to collect for the value proposition. Some people want to collect because they look good on your wall, as like Josh is doing, with the Scotty Young covers, or just you're collecting a certain artist, certain character, or a certain mint number. Just so many different ways of doing it. That's what I love about this space. And of course, guys.
Yeah, man.
It's actually I know this is a little bit janky on the on the X side of things, but you can hear this on the YouTube side of things. It's a good segue into this one.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement.
So we have to use our imagination if you're listening on X, because it's the sound is a little bit off. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we interrupt this program to bring you an important announcement. Nothing ever said on this channel is classed as financial advice in any shape or form. Please do your due diligence and make your own decisions, and put your big boy pants on, and do all the sensible things that you should do as a sensible adult. And guys, make sure you don't do silly things with your money. Think about what you're spending it on, and don't go doing something silly like sinking the kids' college fund into buying digital collectibles, because all these things could go up, they could go down, they could go left, they could go right. Either way, at the end of the day, they're gonna look awesome. But just do the correct thing, guys, and also make sure you buy yourself a quality air fryer, because it will change your cooking experience for the rest of your life, and also keep you fed, nourished, and hopefully making sensible decisions. But if all that fails, at the very least, guys, just love what you collect, enjoy the collecting experience, collect and connect with others. Make sure you get out from time to time if you're stuck in the VeVeverse, and touch some grass or put some sand between your toes, or whatever it is that you like to do. And guys, let's just keep enjoying the collecting experience, keep having fun, and just have a good time doing it. And now back to our regular listening channel experience.
Nice one, mate. Nice one.
Sorry, that was
really good.
That was completely on the fly, and I love this one. I just got a comment from Ronnie Lyle saying, "Sensible adult. We are all here mid-afternoon on a Sunday. We are all from Sensible." Just kidding. That's it, guys. Yeah, I know. Sensible and adult, they usually don't go in the same sentence, but we try and do our best. But
I got a question for Josh.
Yeah, go for it.
Josh, how is your Scotty Young collection going? Are you eyeing something, or did you already pick some stuff up?
Yeah, I've got several books, and shout out to California again, because he gifted me the Aliens vs Predator Scotty Young a couple weeks ago.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. It's actually probably my favorite Scotty Young cover I have right now, but. One that I'm eyeing that I was looking at last night, I was falling asleep. I think it was a Planet of the Apes comic. Okay. Scotty Young. Dude, it looks so cool. It was only like 10 gems too. Now that I think about it, I don't know why I didn't just buy it then, but I'm probably going to pick up that. And then I put out a post asking for a bunch of titles. So I just have a ton of screenshots on my phone that I need to just knock off the list. So.
Oh, cool. So
but I like the Scotty Young versions of House of X and Powers of X.
I have those. Yeah, I have those.
Nice.
Nice.
With what's the name again? Rasputin 4. Does he go ouchie? That one is good, man. That one is good.
Yeah.
And,
It's so surprising. Like the price of these comics for Scotty Young is mind blowing to me. A couple of gems for some of these is just disrespectful. Jeez.
yeah. And then-
Power of X
you know, and
number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can find it.
Fall of the House of X number 1. Black Panther number 1. All New Ghost Rider number 1. The Black Panther one I really like. What else I got here? If the app would load.
I know. I'm trying to display it on the live stream element of this. Like Power of X.
Yeah, Power of X was 1. Thor, God of Thunder number 1. Thor number 1. And yeah, we're slowly building. My phone's still loading, but yeah, it's
Actually,
Yeah,
love his
that
art,
app
man.
is
Love his art.
app is horrible, man.
It's definitely gotten a lot better in the last week.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. It's still pretty slow though, but in addition to Scotty Young, another artist I want to start collecting too is Nicoletta Balderi.
Yeah, she
Oh
got
yeah,
some good
man.
stuff. Yeah.
She's amazing.
Her
Oh,
covers
yeah.
are beautiful. Yeah.
What is the one with the Gwen Stacy diamond? The ultra rare. That one is sick. I still don't have it yet.
Cover. I got that one.
Yeah, I actually voted for that one. For we had that VeVe poll way back for best cover, favorite cover. I voted for that one, and she won actually for that one. I sent her a text on Twitter.
Yeah, I took a bunch of screenshots of her comics last night. I'm just trying to find where the hell they went.
Yeah, so just I managed to find that Predator versus Black Panther one on the live stream, so I'm displaying that one at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. So Scotty Young, Nicoletta Balderi.
Mm-hmm.
You know what which comics I also really liked was the Vampirella.
Oh yeah, some of those are really
their
nice.
Comic covers, dude. Yeah, some of the artwork on those look really nice. If you were to put those on a wall in the VeVeverse and frame them, oh my god, those would look so nice under certain lights.
Yeah, definitely. Let me see if I can bring up a couple. Hopefully,
yeah, Beware the Planet of the Apes number 1.
Yeah, actually, especially this one here, like Vampirella number 6. That's what I'm bringing up right now. It's like basically she's like drenched in blood.
Yeah. Yeah, those are very cool covers.
Very stunning work. I wonder who the artist is. Artist Guns Edgren. Okay. Oh, cover art by Lorne Stanley. Okay. Oh, Archer.
I do also want to get some of those.
Yeah, check this out.
That one reminds me of Electra, Black, White, and Blood.
Yeah.
Also, I screenshotted that one.
Yeah. Also, as well, guys, if you're listening in on the live stream element, or whether on YouTube or on X, and you want to come up at any point during the show and you want to share your collection, definitely do so, guys. That's what these spaces are for, guys. Just a nice chill out spot for us collectors all come together. Right now, we're basically going over different comic book artists. So we've got likes of Vampirella, Scotty Young, Nicoletta Balderi. Let us know what are you collecting. If you don't want to come up to the stage, that's totally cool. Just let us know in the comments there, and I'll do my best to try and read them out when and where I can. But that's what these spaces are all about, guys. Collecting, connecting with others, and just sharing our love of fandom and comics and all that other fun stuff.
Which one is your favorite, Us?
My favorite? Which one? Out of Vampirella or Scotty Young or
no,
or just in general?
Yeah, let me rephrase that. Is there an artist that you really want to collect?
Right now, I'm definitely with Josh on the Nicoletta Balderi covers.
Right. She feels like a bit of like she's in proud of VeVe, doesn't she?
So I'm just seeing if I can find, because I do
like she's what? Sorry.
Yeah, that she's like a bit of a part of VeVe because she was one of the first who was doing those exclusive covers.
So I'm just going through some of the stuff in my collection. What have I got? This is the one I was looking for.
What I'm trying to say is everyone in VeVe knows who she is.
Yeah.
I think she's bigger in VeVe than in real life.
Oh, we got the man himself coming up too, Mr. Chris Severs.
Oh, here we go. Did someone say Daredevil?
Another comic series though that I was eyeing in California comic space was the Garbage Pail Kids.
Oh yeah,
yeah. The artwork on those comics are very nice too.
Yeah.
Still don't know what it is, but
let me welcome up to the stage, Mr. Chris Severs. Chris, how are you, sir?
Hello, everybody.
How are we doing?
Hey, can you hear me? Okay, I'm driving.
Good, man. Sound good.
You're not driving in VeVe, are you?
I'm driving and VeVeing. That's safer than drinking and VeVeing. I'll tell you that.
I'll bet.
Yeah, I just congrats to everybody. What a great week and so much fun stuff going on. It's awesome. Josh, good luck to you, my man. That's awesome with the David stuff too. I just wanted to throw a quick comment out too because one of my recent Go Collects on the exclusive covers that we just released. There's a fellow in our communities. He's a lot heavier on the DC side, but he goes by the name of Mayshoes, I think it is. He wrote an incredible reply on the blog. And one of the things he brought up that was just, it hit it home to this conversation you're having. When you start following these artists, when you purchase their exclusive covers, like shout it out and tag them on your socials, because a lot of these artists in some cases don't even know they're dropped on the VeVe app.
So there's a good one.
Yeah, they're coordinated by Marvel to create these things for VeVe, but they're basically under contract with Marvel to create an exclusive cover, and then sometimes they don't even know when they go out or when they're like, or who's buying them. So it's a really nice thing that if you purchase something like that because you're following the artist or the artwork, find them on X, for instance, and just tag them, or if they're on Instagram, let them know that you purchased their product. And it is a very, very heartwarming response that you usually get. That's how I when I first bought one of the Nicoletta Baldarias, I did the same thing. I put a post on X and I said, this cover is stunning. I can't remember which one. It was the Star Wars with the Darth Vader and the space in the background.
Oh, yeah. The Baldari one.
Yeah.
Yep, another one.
Yeah, and she replied and said, thank you for that. And, sometimes they'll follow you back. And it's just, give these artists credit, because it's one thing to just be purchasing them and enjoying them, but let them know how much you reward that means to you and stuff like that. And it's really cool.
Yeah, Chris, I totally agree on that, man. I started actually interweaving that into my episodes, trying to highlight exactly who the cover artist is, at least throwing their picture up during the video real quick if I could find it. That way, if one of us happens to be in a Comic-Con or something and you saw them on the video, you might recognize them, like, just little things like that. Because I'm one of those people. I may not remember your name, but I'm definitely not going to forget your face. You know what I'm saying? Very photogenic.
Yeah.
So one thing I will note, though, is that in my quest of doing that, when I would go to post the tweet, like for the video, a lot of times I would try to tag the artist, and bro, they didn't even have an X account, and my activity is on X, so it wasn't like me finding them on IG was a thing really, but it just depends, you know what I'm saying, on who it is, and you just gotta hope they have something going on X. But yeah, definitely.
Sometimes I'll that's where I said I'll look, like if it means enough, right? A lot of them are on Instagram because it's a lot more visual. Some of them are on Pinterest.
Yeah. Facebook even.
We're kind of jaded for X because it's where we all play, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they're out in other spots. But was it Sanjay said this, I think, on Jen Collect's interview, if I'm recalling this right? But a lot of the artists, like, shy is not the right word, but sometimes they're not as outgoing as, jumping on an X space and chatting about, comics and stuff. They do their work and they're really proud of it, but they might not be as, outgoing. And so when they see stuff like that, it's a huge validation. And then, if you do go to a con or an art show or somewhere exhibit and you recognize their artwork and you see them, just a great another way to share the joy of all this stuff, right?
Yeah, I second that.
There's a fellow on a motorcycle beside me with his radio just blaring, so I don't know if it's coming through.
No,
or not,
that's
so I
right.
might
No.
have to mute.
Yeah. Also, as well, Chris, just to let you know as well, I'm actually displaying your latest blog on the live stream element of this as well. So just so
thank you very much.
Just so everyone can see it. So it is titled, where is it? Marvel's first ever exclusive digital asset comic cover variants. Did you know about these? And basically displaying what's it? Fantastic Four number, I want to say 12 or 13. I can't.
13.
13. That's the one. 13, ladies and gentlemen, and also Daredevil number 1.
I
Chris, is it really motorcycle? Oh,
yeah. Could you hear it?
No, I was just gonna say, is it really motorcycle weather already? Because it's March, dude.
Oh, here in Vancouver, yeah, it's 15 degrees Celsius today.
Oh wow.
Whoever's good at converting into Fahrenheit? I'm not me, but yeah, it's down to windbreakers and light wear clothing. It's great.
I was gonna say
spring has arrived.
That's like shorts and t-shirt weather, mate.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah, usually over 10 degrees, and I'm shorting it up. So I hate pants. Just so everyone knows, pants and socks, can't stand them. But yeah, that I was just thinking about that the other day because I've been hearing a lot of conversations about VeVe burning a lot of the more recent books. Some of these exclusive covers are extremely rare.
Yep.
And that's it's really cool, but I started going, well, where did that all come from? Where did that start? It's like, oh yeah, like the 2021 Comic-Con in New York is where this whole thing, that's where they launched. It was the first Marvel approved covers. So this is where Marvel basically said with VeVe, this is kind of doing here. Let's throw some time at it, see what we can do, and see how it goes. And of course they sold out, because back then everything sold out, right?
Yep.
And those are the first. So that's the first rare pencils. That's the first ultra rare full color.
Yep.
The first time that ever happened in the history of Earth. Right. So I tell you, if there's collectors out there that only chase firsts of anything, and that's the first digital exclusive covers created by Marvel for VeVe. And again, I always go back. That's what brought me into this whole thing. Like, first off, how the heck did VeVe convince Marvel to partner up and Disney and these fantastic brands? And now they're participating. And I think if you go onto that page, there's somewhere on it's on the VeVe website recently. It's one of the senior directors at Marvel has left a comment on VeVe's website now that says, we really like what VeVe's doing. We stand behind this. This is a really cool way to, expand. So you're starting to see a little bit more of that brand influence coming, right? And incredibly powerful. So now, don't think a year ahead. Don't think 5 years ahead. I always listen. Sanjay always nails this, right? In 20 years, when you look back, what was the first digital collectible exclusive cover? Right? What was the first digital comic asset dropped? Now we have thousands of versions, right? What was the first? And so that, I think, sometimes when we forget about the scarcity that we're seeing right now, that's another way to always have fun with these types of fandoms, right? Like, what was the first versus what's the most rare, most scarce? Things are a really fun way to speculate and enjoy, right? To Richard's point earlier, it's always thinking ahead. But that's how I see this. Because some of the comic books that I bought when I was 14 years old, they took 30 years to appreciate, but I'm up 16,000% on my return.
That's right. So, and also with these as well, like, you don't have to worry about, like, storing them, keeping them like in mint condition as well, like, and that sort of stuff that sort of comes with, like, like storing, like, comic books like that. So there's also that element to it as well.
Yeah. There's just think about the simplest of things. Like, when I first moved out, I had all these boxes of comics. It was a burden to move them.
Yep.
You have to, right? But you don't have that anymore. It's just so many fun ways to think about where this could all really go, and that's why I just, the idea came to my head, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna write this one, and it was kind of fun because I had to go back and check, and some of the ROIs are still very strong today. Like, okay, again, the non-financial advice, right? I'm going to say some stuff, but when you look at the physical world of assets, like let's just use the stock market, the S&P 500, right? A 5 or a 6% swing to the average investor is chaotic. It's a calamity. In the crypto world, 25-35% swings are now the norm that we are all so used to.
Yep.
In the physical world, 5x your financial return on investment, it's like you're brilliant. The ROIs, if you've got the ultra rare cover that you bought at $7 on Fantastic 413 and the floor is around 200, again, who's good at math, right? That's like a 1,300% return. It doesn't seem like a lot because it's only $200, right? But if you bought it for $7, like those are sometimes gains that are really hard to replicate in the real world, and that it goes to the fact that it stresses a lot of people out because of how high up and down those swings are, how speculative this is, how brand new this is. But again, though, the internet was new at one point too, and everybody was freaked out by it and how speculative it was. And today, it's it's the platform we all run on. So I don't see the blockchain as being an impetus to this. I see it as being an advancement to the capability of the platform, and these are the assets that are being built on it. And so, yeah, when I talk, I'm always, think 10 years from now, 15 years from now, what would it mean, right? And some of those comments that I'm saying this too because Meshu's, when he was commenting on the blogs, he was like, listen, I see some of these things. Some people have some mint numbers and, mint ones and zeros on DC Comics where his world is. And he's like, this is potentially life changing. Like, imagine if you own the first printing of, whatever F8 Batman. What does that mean, right? What is that to justify? Because our brains aren't wired to think like this. We've never had to challenge ourselves to say, what would it mean in the future if I had one of these firsts? Because they've never existed before.
Exactly.
Right? And it's like I couldn't comprehend a car when we were being pulled by horses and carriages. The concept of a gas station didn't exist.
Yep.
Right. So when you think back to how all these things, technology helps us get more advanced and streamlined, that's the fun part where I really enjoy this too. So that's my 2 bits. So.
Yeah, thanks as always, Chris. I appreciate that. And also, while you've been talking as well, I've been displaying some of the 2 covers that you've got in that blog as well. The Fantastic Four number 13, and also Daredevil number 1. So right now I'm on Daredevil number 1. Yeah. So Daredevil number 1 right now.
Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah. Daredevil number 1 is currently going for 4 gems and 18 frags on the floor. This is for the common. The uncommon is going for 4 gems and 50 frags on the floor. The rare is going for 8 gems and 50. The ultra rare, which I believe is that New York Comic-Con exclusive as well, is going for 33 gems on the floor. And the secret rare is going for 219 gems on the floor. So that's Daredevil number 1, and also just a little bit of a what's that? And also got it on a key collector as well. So
that's when you talk about those exclusive first too, just so everybody knows, right? Like Fantastic 413, whatever it was, dropped on the Friday, and Daredevil number 1 dropped on the Sunday. So they were both FAs from the Comic-Con, and basically at the same time, just one happened to be dropped or released a couple of days ahead. So those are pretty much both technically the first FA exclusive covers that VeVe ever launched, right? So now go ahead and imagine VeVe's like Amazon for collectibles.
Yep.
Right? How big could that become? Right. So that's the fun part, right? When you start thinking, like, there's just so many ways to collect in here. That's why I always get excited.
Oh yeah, definitely. And also as well, just a last bit of fun facts. I've also got a Fantastic Four number 13 here on the live stream screen as well. So that's currently going for the common's going for 1 gem and 10 frags. The uncommon is going for 2 gems and 50 frags. The rare is going for 17 gems and 80 frags. That ultra rare, that first ultra rare ever to drop on VeVe, is currently going for 175 gems on the floor. And the secret rare is actually going for 64 gems on the floor. But Richard's got his hand up.
Yes, sir. So just to add what Chris was saying, and by the way, I pinned a comment what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Matthew Comics. He left a comment on his article, and I pinned it in the jumbotron for people who can who wants to read it. But he's basically saying that don't forget to tag the artist, and that's a really good point that Chris is making, because I remember a little while ago the artists were way more active, and I remember like Nicoletta Balderi, she was here and there. I remember that she was commenting, and you know, thank you so much. Yeah, oh, now I remember she actually made a video next, because I follow her. Thanking everyone on VeVe for because she won the best cover thing. Yeah, man. So that's a really cool thing, actually. And you know, and so yeah, a different way of collecting. Maybe you know, another way of collecting is to getting all the first, you know, first Speech Momoko exclusive, first Balderi, so on and so on. So that's a cool way to do it. But also maybe for us as a community, maybe we can bring back that kind of excitement again. Like just riffing here, but maybe we so now it's the start of a new month, so maybe we can do something like best artist cover dropped in April. So you got every month you got some kind of poll, and you can tag everyone.
Ooh,
and then everyone can right, and then everyone can vote for it, but you know, the vote itself, or the poll itself, is not that super interesting. The interesting thing is everyone starts to talking about, right? Because every time I see that Balderi cover, I have something to say, right? It's like, oh my god, look at it, look at it, you know?
Look at it, look at it.
So yeah, so maybe we can try to create something like that again, like a little bit of excitement for those exclusive covers, because they are awesome. So yeah, man, Chris, absolutely awesome.
I like
as
that.
Always.
I like that. I like that. We got to do like a little competition.
Thanks, Richard.
Or at the very least, guys, if you're following on Insta or on X or something like that, tag them in your photos. Say like take a picture of you like reading their comic books or reading their ultra rare exclusive wares or something like that. I've done it a couple of times in the past, like, you know, where I've been reading some of the Balderi covers, and I tagged Nicoletta in them, and she actually reposted, replied, and stuff like that. So maybe do that, guys. So we get awesome. Get a bit of awareness out there. Let the artists know that their work is appreciated, and yeah, maybe you might even know. We might even get them to come into one of our spaces one time and maybe talk with us. You never know; it could happen.
Well, they actually do. Sorry, Josh. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Those artists actually, they are very community driven. You know, as with the X-Men voice actor cast, you know, they always reacting to my post or reposting it, and you know, even Inyu Leak, you know. He's like a juggernaut, you know, and he's just reposting my shit, and they're like, "What the fuck, man?" You know,
it's like, holy crap!
These guys, so these guys, they are really into it. They want to interact with the fans as well. You know, I'm not saying we have to spam them on every post, you know, but you know, every now and then, I think they will appreciate it, because you know, a lot of these guys, you know. They even though some of them are famous, they are basically just working in the basement of or somewhere in the attic, and then you know, they don't really know what's going on, and the pay is the same as 20-30 years ago. So to give them a little boost, you know, that goes a long way with them.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I was saying earlier. Like when you're creative and you're always making content, it's kind of like your head is always down, and then when it's not down working, you're doing, you know, regular life stuff, and it's hard to juggle all of that, and you know, even dive into, you know, what it takes to push yourself in social media and stuff like that. So you kind of hope the fans or the people that support you kind of do a little, you know, heavy lifting on that. And so,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, they like it. Right? Even it's a good point, Doc. Like even the secret rare panel, it's a panel. It's taken from the book, which of extensive, you know, creative build that say an exclusive full cover would do. But the panel was still made by an artist. sketched the scene, right? All the stuff that was put into the, it's usually an important part of the book where they see that. So yeah, that's sometimes too, even if it's also a thing just to be able to say, yeah, I got a secret rare. That's a win. And yeah, if you showcase it, tag the artist that was the penciler or the artist in the actual book, right? And say, yeah, this is where this is from. It only helps, right? Because then it helps them justify that the work they're doing is being respected. It justifies to Marvel that the decision to partner with VeVe has been appreciated by the fans, and that's a great way to spread the word, because a lot of people, they collect exclusive covers and variants because they like the artist or the the rarity of the exclusive. So yeah, it's just it's another fun way to help out, right? If we're looking for organic ways to grow the exposure to this, to me, this is such an easy one, right? You're not trying to convince people it's digital versus physical and crypto and gems and conversions and all the hell. It's just, hey, do you like this artist?
Yeah.
Do you like supporting work they do? Right now you can support them for 5, 6, 15 gems dollars, right? I mean, in some cases, in the physical world, that's nothing. So yeah, it's
exactly.
You've been on this for a long time, Oz. I know you've been collecting the exclusives, right? So,
I do, yeah.
Your time when it started.
I do, yeah. I kind of lost track of how many I got now. Like as I sort of like I don't go like as heavy as I used to do back in the day, but I still pick at them from time to time.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, to Josh's point earlier, some of these things, like the detail and the quality in the VeVeverse, and you blow these things up, and they're just gonna look like stunning. And just looking at them right now on your phone sometimes is like, wow, there's a lot of detail in this. So yeah, it's who knows where that'll go, right? But very cool. So anyways, I've arrived at my destination. I got to go keep listening in the background. But happy Sunday to everybody, or Monday if you're on the other side. And yeah,
that's it.
We'll talk to everybody soon. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, no, thanks, Chris. Yeah, thanks for coming up and sharing with us, mate. Always appreciate it. And yeah, guys, I've also got Chris's details here on X as well, on the live stream element as well. So make sure you check out his blog as well, Digital Mythologist, which I love. And check out the blog on Go Collect. And give him a like, follow, subscribe, check out the blog, support him in that sense as well. And again, as always, thanks, Chris. And hopefully you're enjoying the latest series of Daredevil as well. So,
I've already watched the series twice through. So
nice.
First time to enjoy it, second time to start picking through details. So, yeah, it's 5 episodes in now. Muse is, and I just read the Muse book. Was it Daredevil? I can't remember. 11, whatever. But 11, I think. Yeah, like pretty cool. And the story in the Disney Plus, you can tell they're pretty aligned. They always change it a little bit from the books, right? But it's pretty close. And he's a hell of an opponent. So it'll be interesting to see how this works. But enjoy.
Excellent. Well, when you got some more time, I'd love for you to come back and we can have a nice big discussion about it.
Yeah, for sure. All right. We'll see you guys in a bit.
All right.
Thanks again.
Take care, Chris. Have a good one, mate.
Bye.
Yeah, very cool. All right, guys. So that was a nice little chill out session with Chris sharing all that awesome knowledge of all that good stuff. So I lost my train of thought there for a sec. Guys, it was like well, there's one more comic to go over that we got coming this week. But before I get into that, did anyone else have any thoughts or anything else you guys wanted to cover before we get into it?
Yeah, just one thing at the top. I pinned they just posted this about an hour ago. It's a Star Wars build, but it's Jabba's palace, and they did a very good job. So I just wanted to share it for people who haven't seen.
So what's that?
Not too much engagement on the post right now, so show them some love.
That's okay. Who was that by? Sorry.
It's posted at the top. It's Igor Av Studios.
Oh, actually, I just saw that Igor at Studios. Apparently, just where I did see that in the X Spaces because I did see the name and he just started following me. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, he was in the space earlier.
He
Actually.
was, yeah.
I don't think he's here anymore, but yeah, awesome space. It looks great.
Hang on, let me bring it up. So what I'll do is I'll put it on the live stream part. Here we go. Get over there. Here we go.
The door looks awesome with the lights on it.
Here we go, guys. It's displaying on the live stream element over on YouTube and on X right now. So there you go. You can see what we see. And
looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks really good.
He's definitely got that, like he's got the atmosphere right. Like it feels like it's that. It feels like what it's supposed to be. So, yeah, awesome job there. Also, second thing, and completely unrelated to this, but you guys were mentioning the Nicoletta Balderi Star Wars comic.
Yes.
Do you guys remember the issue for that? I've been trying to find it on the web app.
I do not, but I can find it. Let me work some magic, and I'll see what I can find.
Okay, cool.
But in the meantime, just talking about awesome people building awesome things in the VeVeverse. I see we got Miss Gecko and Casual in the house as well. So if you haven't checked out any of their creations out there in the VeVeverse, definitely do so, because yeah, some of the stuff they're coming up with is just amazing. Here we go. This is what I want. So it is. So I'm just trying to find the Balderi cover that you're talking about.
No rush or anything. I heard you guys mention it, and I found a bunch of her covers last night, but I didn't find that one.
This one.
So.
Come on, load. No, don't want to do it. But it's basically this one here. It's the Nicoletta Balderi of the Star Wars poster. Well, this is the Star Wars poster collection, but you sort of get the idea. But it's this one here, like, with the purple, Return of the Jedi, and yeah, it looks amazing. Right now, the poster itself is actually there's a nice 3-digit palindrome there for 31
one is a comic.
It's
it's 32 gems. Okay, I came across that one last night. I did. It's 32 gems as a poster, but as a comic, it's only like 3.
That's right. Yeah, because that's the way they started it started off as a comic, and then you could burn the comic for the poster. I think that was the thing at the time.
That whole set is the exact same for the comic series. So the common is the common comic. The
here we go.
Uncommon poster is the uncommon comic, and
yeah,
all 5.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder if I go down a bit further, it might tell me a bit more. Here we go. In the series. So yeah, so you got the so this is all the covers here. So this is the one that had that awesome ultra rare with Darth Vader ready to sort of chop someone up with a lightsaber.
Yeah, that is a beautiful. That's the one that I bought. Okay, that's the first one in that series is the one that I got for the VeVeverse, but it's not in there. So I have a feeling the Nicoletta Balderi one isn't in there either. But okay, that's good to know. It's a beautiful poster.
Yeah, lovely posters. And yeah, they are still available in the in the market if you want to pick yourself up one.
My color too.
Okay, guys. So yes, like I said, we've got one more comic coming this week, which is not that one. This one. So yeah, the last one we've got coming this week is the Tales of Suspense number 97, which is the first appearance of Whiplash. And for anyone who's not familiar with Whiplash, he did actually make his appearance in Iron Man 2 in the form of Mickey Rourke. And yeah, he's now coming to VeVe. So it says here, the first appearance of Whiplash. The Magi have returned to destroy Iron Man, but they've got a new weapon up their sleeve, the mysterious figure known as Whiplash. Plus, Captain America receives a distress call from Wakanda, where he must go to aid the Black Panther. Ooh. But it's got rare and exclusive rare covers by Brent Schoonever and Rachel Rosenberg. $6.99 price point, 5,000 editions. And yeah, I mean, Whiplash, I mean, to me, it's not really like sort of a character I don't really care about, but I do like the rare and ultra rare covers. I think they look pretty cool. What about everyone else? Does anyone else have an opinion on it? Maybe Richard. So should we start with you?
Hello, Richard. You there?
Nope. He's got lost. But how about you, D?
He's getting more rogues.
What's that?
He's getting more rogues in the market.
He's getting more rogues. He's stocking up on the rogues. Nice one. Yeah, just wondering if there's if anyone had any thoughts or opinions on Tales of Suspense number, what's I say there, number 97, which is the first appearance of Whiplash. Do we care about this comic? Do we not care about this comic? I don't think there's any massive value behind this comic off the top of my head. Let me see. Nope, that was not it. Oh, where's it gone?
Whiplash.
But yeah, yeah, like I said, he was played by Mickey Rourke in the second Iron Man movie, and that's about as much as I know about the character. But I'm just seeing if I can't.
Yeah, me too. Me too, man. I think he was really cool. I messed something up on my side because D came in and I accidentally put a volume on the stream as well. So I keep hearing, is he gonna buy more rogues? Is he gonna buy more rogues?
It's like an echoing.
Where's that coming from? But yeah, man. I mean, in the movie, that was so super cool, right? Because in the first movie, you know, the rise of Iron Man, and in the second movie, they really established him as, you know, as the peacemaker. You know, he had basically all the warmongers in the world under his thumb.
Yep.
And then it all came crashing down with Whiplash and Mickey Rourke, man. He played it so well. He was so good in that movie. So yeah, but I think this is one of those cases where the movie portrayal was more interesting than the comic version, to be honest, to me though. So that is I'm gonna skip this one, but yeah, I really definitely enjoyed it in the movie. You know, maybe you know. These kind of comics, they will pop up in the market for a long time, for even if they get burnt for a couple of gems. So I might pick one up here and there.
Yeah, that's it. I might be the same. Like if it lands in the market for a gem, maybe I'll pick it up just so I can read the comic. But yeah, we've got a few details here on Key Collector as well. So it looks like it's the first appearance of Whiplash, as it says. It's the first meeting of Captain America and Black Panther, and it's also the first cameo appearance of Madame Mystique. Unseen. There is no way to determine if the mob boss is a woman, if this was a retcon. Another little fun fact there. But it looks like a low price of $10, mid is $30, and a high price of $120. So nothing overly crazy, but yeah, could be something to look out for. Like I said, I probably won't go for it on the drop. I do like the rare and ultra rare covers. I think they look pretty cool, and we'll have to see how it goes. Did anyone else have anything to add to that before we go to Talk of the Town, which we'll do the community, what's going on in the community, then we better do the giveaway, and then go start wrapping up the space.
I'll say from what I'm looking at on the screen, I like that ultra rare cover. I kind of missed out a little bit of the details. I gotta, you know, I don't know if you guys ever been in spaces and then got a phone call, or got a phone call, it kind of kicks you out.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And then even when you answer the call, it over amplifies spaces instead of you being able to hear the person. So I was like, I'm like, oh God, I gotta get out of spaces.
Oh mate.
So it was like, it's crazy. But yeah, man.
I know what you mean. Like, you know, when I try and host spaces on my phone and I put it on silent, the like the space is still like overpowered on silent. That's why I have to like sort of stick these like headphones in so I can still run the space without it like, you know, echoing in the background.
Right. Yeah. I got a unexpected phone call, man, from a OG VeVe community member, man.
Oh, very good.
I don't think he's been. Yeah, he's not really. He never really was too active on X. He has a couple of X accounts or whatever, but he was always active in like the YouTube live chats, going way back to, you know, when Vault was live streaming drops.
Yep.
It was actually like him and his mom. They both had accounts. His name is Punch Pavle. And his mom's name on YouTube was like Punch Pavle's mom. So they used to both go for drops, man. They were crazy. And yeah, I got to know him over the years. Guy has a crazy story past. You know, they were both they were definitely in the top 50 VeVe wallets for a while. You know, they were spending. They were definitely both whales. But unfortunately, he just gave me a call and let me know his mom passed.
Oh shoot!
I'm sorry to hear that.
So yeah, man, he's normally based in like Miami, but he's actually up here in like Boston, New York, Connecticut area. So he just gave me a call. I'm gonna try and hook up with him and try and give him as much support as I can, man. So
yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I remember him from when he was I met him through Arcade's live streams. He was always in the chats and stuff.
Yep. What's that, man?
Give him our condolences.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, let him know that we're really sorry to hear that news. Hope he's doing okay. Hope he's processing it as he needs to. And I guess our hearts and go out to him and his family. And really sorry to hear that.
Yeah. He's like dealing with crazy stuff a lot of us are not even thinking about in the community because his mom's account was just as crazy as his, and so she has golden moments, all of this stuff, crazy secret prayers, double digit this, and so now he's trying to figure out like how do I, he has a million other things he's trying to shore up that she owned, but could you imagine trying to figure out how to take control of somebody else's VeVe account during? So it's a lot, man. It's crazy.
Like I said, our thoughts and prayers go with him and his family. Before I move on from this comic, we'll get to the talk of the town. Did anyone else have any thoughts about this comic before we move on? Josh, Richard, D? I'll take that as a no. So, guys.
Well, I already gave my thoughts.
Yep, that's good. Yeah, okay. So it sounds like we're not overly enthusiastic about it, but the covers look cool. And if this is something that appeals to you, it's going to be dropping on the 3rd of April, Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I don't think there's any other things to cover. Like sometimes VeVe gets sneaky and drops a few things. Oh, actually, that's one thing I might look at in a minute because we had the My Toy 1-of-1 auction. I wonder who won that. Did anyone know who won that? Because that would have wrapped up by now. Let me do a quick little look.
I'm not sure. I didn't see anything from VeVe on their timeline.
I'm just gonna have a quick gander before we move along, and then see what it's gonna tell us. Is it that one? No, maybe not. Maybe I'll have to look a bit later on. We'll go a bit more time, but that's cool. So let's move over to basically this is a nice little part of the show I like to call Talk of the Town, which is basically just like a little what's going on in our community, just some cool stuff I've seen on X, and just trying to give people their props when I get a chance to. So basically, if I bring this up here, and bring it over here so everyone can see. Here we go. Okay, so first one at the top of my list is because I just saw Miss Gecko posted. Shout out to Miss Gecko. Is we've got the epic Ready Player VeVe again today. Thank you, host LeoMILLI T's game is the Assassin's Maze. So shout out to the winner, finding flashing finds. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, it looks like we've got I've seen these around on X. Like, basically like nice bigger like Maze Runner games. Very, very cool stuff. Has anyone actually been involved in any of these at all? Because I haven't had a chance to look into these, but they look at, whoa, okay, we got some cool looking stuff going on here.
No, I didn't get a chance to tune into this morning's one. I was there on Spaces for the very first one that they did to kick it off. Mm-hmm. But yeah, when they're doing it, it's quite early for us. So I didn't get a chance to be part of today's one.
No, very cool.
But it's really cool though what they're providing, and just having people have fun on on Sundays. So that's really cool.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah. So shout out to Miss Gecko for that one, and also if you're get involved with that one. Also a little one from myself. You may have seen this one going around, giving people like a follow and stuff like that. But yes, Get to the Comics has got its own X page now. So if you get someone asking you to follow them, it is me. Don't stress. It's not a bot. Basically, Get to the Comics has got its own X page now, and this is where I'm going to be posting some more information when it comes to guests coming on the show and some other things like that. Just trying to build the channel up a bit, build the brand up. And I've got some ideas, got some fun stuff in the pipeline. So stay tuned. So moving on down, and like I said before, we had D. This is one for you. Had Enter the Verse not long ago, number 205, episode 12, and had No Tax on as the special guest. So when you get a chance, it's over now. But check out the replay and give them a like, follow, subscribe, and check out the Real Uncommon podcast and the Real Uncommon Media Group, I should say now as well, because you guys had a rebranding. And give them support whenever you can. And moving down the line, again, I had the shout out to the VeVe burn, saying that we had Daredevil number 183 has now officially been burnt. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for some market action on top of that one, because there could be some market action on that one. I thought this was quite cool. I know from Double Quill about VeVe rules. VeVe rules: number 1, buy ice cream, very important. Number 2, work on your project until you're stressed out. Number 3, eat the ice cream. Number 4, work on the project some more and then repeat. I thought that was very, very deep and meaningful advice, and you should probably write that down, look at it, recite it, and eat ice cream. Now, the important part of this is what flavor of ice cream. I would probably go mint choc chip would be mine, but eat whatever speaks to you.
Yeah, the cure is in the problem. For stress, you turn it backwards, and it's desserts.
That's it. I try not to encourage stress eating, but yeah, if you do need to step away from the VeVe to have to step away from the VeVeverse, yeah, definitely take some time to go touch some grass or eat some ice cream. There was Josh's little shout out as well about the new cover that he's been doing there. Also as well, like I said before, Three Biggest Bros put that post about David Yu looking for vault builders, and a whole heap of our vault builders, VeVeverse builders. And a whole heap of our community has been put forward to it. Josh's name was among that, among others. So yeah, definitely support him that way. I thought this was cool as well. The Max and Janie, the Omi homies, have got that fun, having fun with your collectibles with David Yu as a little cameo with the rare rogue, and with Soldier Boy playing in the background. I thought that was very classy and very well put together. So big shout out to them. Has anyone else seen this yet?
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. And when Millie had his space last night, David Yu was up there.
Oh, was he?
And the ending song was that the song from the short video from the Omi homies.
Nice. It's like you bum bum, but I love that song. And oh yeah, this was.
Oh yeah, that one was awesome, man. I really loved that video.
Yeah,
I even commented on it. Dude, it's fucking brilliant.
I know.
That skip that David made. I was trying to find a GIF to comment on it, but I couldn't find it. Dude, it was hilarious. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah. So like, and yeah, big shout out to them as well, because like like occasionally they put like together like these little short films in there. They just are brilliant. Every time they put one together, it's always entertaining and hilarious. I love them.
Yeah, the last one they made, I think was the one before. It was with Beauty and the Beast, I believe. That one was
That's right.
awesome
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
They're really cool to follow, man. They seem like such genuine people, man. It was a lot of fun.
They're great.
Positive timeline.
Yeah, definitely. I actually had the pleasure of meeting them in real life as well, because they were at Vegas last year. Lovely people, and yeah, I can't say more positive things about them. Very, very cool. Moving on along, guys. Yeah, if you haven't seen this one, this was a pretty big one. It was Aloha Friday number 204, which making his first appearance on the podcast is co-founder and visionary of the VeVeverse, Mr. Dan Crothers and David Yu. So yeah, I was I was invited onto the Aloha Friday to participate in this awesome discussion with David and Dan, and just an awesome chill out space. Along with other members of the community, and yeah, we had a lot of fun, and yeah, we had a great conversation about VeVeverse, what they've been collecting there in real life. David actually. Tell you what, he actually blew me away, because we had a small little discussion about what we like to see on VeVe, and I threw up Terminator there, because I would love to see Terminator on the platform, as I've voiced before, along with Predator, as everyone knows that. But Terminator would look great with the destruction diorama. We've spoken about it before, like on Web V Wednesdays and stuff like that. But David, you crafty bugger, you pulled out a full-on life-size helmet, of a full-on head of a Terminator. Well, I think it's a DVD player, and I was just like, "Whoa!" It's like, dude.
Yeah, and notice that he he said he got it from the licensor, so we could very well see something like that on VeVe in the future.
So yeah, I mean, I reckon Terminator, Predator, all this sort of stuff, it's coming. It's definitely coming, but it's just a question of when. So yeah, I thought that was really, really cool to see.
That reaction, Hinano D, you should clip that reaction, because when he pulled that out, everyone at the same time and like, wow.
It's like,
dude,
yeah,
that's so funny
it's
to
like,
watch.
whoa, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I know.
Dude.
Definitely make a 5-second clip of it, man. Absolutely. So cool.
Yeah, we like when you're doing the live stream, you don't really get to see like everyone's faces and reaction. So for this one, I actually went back to rewatch, and I paid attention to everyone's faces, and yeah, you could see like all the excitement, like when certain people were like, giving a little smirk, and you're like, wonder what that's about.
Yeah.
Or it's just so cool to see, and all the reactions. It's hilarious. It was
super
fun.
genuine.
Yeah,
Super genuine moment.
It was quite funny because like we were talking about it, like you kind of see like he, like in the back of his head he's like, oh yeah, I got something, I'm gonna flex here, check this. It's like boom. You can see it on his face too. It's like he was like just like so happy to display his collection. Like same with Dan as well. Like when he pulled out like the car he's been collecting as well. Like that's what I like to see. Like when people like actually like want to share like what they've been collecting, and like it's just like showing like, all this cool stuff, and you just see the joy on their face. Love it, absolutely love it.
Yeah.
If we end up getting Porsche 2, which is the car that Dan showed, that would be incredible.
The thing with the collectors at heart, it's easy to be cynical about it, but when you watch that moment, that is not scripted, no nothing. It was just in the moment, exactly how you said. Everyone's reaction and how happy was, and he was having it, next to him, right? Yeah. Without everyone knowing that we're going to talk about it. So when David Yu is saying collectors at heart, he fucking means it.
Exactly.
He fucking means it.
Exactly. Yeah, and I tell you what, like I actually looked on eBay, like what that head is going for, and it ain't cheap.
I know, I want one. At first, when he pulled it out,
want one.
A popcorn bucket or something. And then he was like, oh yeah, DVD player. I'm like, whoa, that is so cool.
So yeah, massive shout out to David and Dan for also taking the time to come on the podcast as well. Also big shout out to Hinano and D is also for inviting me on to participate, and also for providing that for the community as well. Well,
it was also
awesome.
Shout out. Yeah, also shout out to D for the consistent communication with David, because I tried doing that and I gave up way before D. So D didn't even give up. So what am I saying?
So believe in D. Believe in D. In D, all things is possible.
Well, I also want to give a huge shout out to everyone that was on the panel, but also to you, Oz, for rearranging, the schedule to be able to make that happen as well. Because otherwise,
no worries.
Like 5 minutes, and then we would all jump to the comic reading. So yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, that's no problem at all. Yeah, like for anyone who wasn't aware of it, I actually had a Get to the Comics episode scheduled with the Real Uncon podcast, VeVe Radio. Also, Chris as well was going to be involved with that one as well. But then this came up, so yeah, we've basically had to reshuffle that, and we've had to push it back for a couple of weeks. But stay tuned, guys, because it is coming. So stay tuned in the spaces for that one. But yeah, I just had to reschedule, and but luckily I had Master Ronnie on that came on as well, and we did Thor number 377, which is the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill. So you can check that out on Get to the Comics YouTube channel. Load of fun as well. Great time. We've got a few more shout outs, and I better get to this giveaway. Now this one I wanted to shout out as well, because this was done by Metaverse Life, and it says in honor of the most wonderful human I've ever met, cheers to you, Kevin Lee Loader, and Comics of Crypto. You will forever be in our brother. Love you, man. This is just a lovely tribute video that Metaverse Life has put together, just to honor Kevin Lee Loader, who unfortunately passed away not long ago. So yeah, just wanted to shout that out, and I encourage everybody to check it out, follow, subscribe, like, and all that jazz as well if you feel inclined to do so. And hopefully if anyone who's still coming to grips with that or grieving. I hope you guys are doing okay, and going through your process to process what's happened. So yeah, moving on, and just want to showcase a little bit of VeVeverse action. So yeah, we've got flashing, which I'm flashing finds. I thought this was kind of cool. First look at my VeVeverse estate. Still early, plenty of edits ahead, but wanted to share what I've been building. Just getting started, more coming soon. So it looks like he has got a hell of a lot of comic book covers in his space. And,
yeah, so that space is 50 plus gigabytes.
Is it
that
now?
Space is extremely
I saw it today.
big. That is the largest
Awesome.
space I've ever been in.
Damn.
It took me, like my PC, dude, it took like a good 5 to 7 minutes to load everything. And he's only showing like a very small part of his world. So that goes to show you that you can fit an awful lot of comics in your world if that's what you're focused on. Because he has way more comics than he has collectibles in that world. So
Absolutely crazy, man.
I know.
For the people who have a potato computer, just like I have, just be patient. Every time I go into a VeVe space or load my own space, I just chill. I just go to the toilet, come back, 2-3 minutes later, and everything is loaded. So just a little tip.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is somebody sent me a clip of Informant trying to open my first space, and it like bogged his whole computer down while he was on stream.
Oh,
like
really?
he nearly lost his stream. And that space, dude, that space wasn't even 20 gigs. Like imagine 50.
So I'm just checking out his Venom and Carnage rooms. Like, whoa, that looks cool.
Yeah, that's an awesome space.
No, very cool. So yeah, I encourage everyone to give him a follow, check it out, and if you're interacting with him in the VeVeverse, give him all the support you can, and also anyone else building cool stuff out there in the VeVeverse, because this stuff is really cool. And I want to give Fro a quick shout out as well. He's got the Rogue set is complete, and he's got a lovely picture here of all the rogues. He's probably got Electra hiding there in the background, looking a bit jealous. But he's got this lovely picturesque background in there as well. And I haven't heard from Fro for a while, so hopefully Fro's doing well and looking after yourself. So that is very cool. Oh yeah, this I thought was cool. Yeah, one for KeyComix. Shout out to KeyComix. Looks like he's a little kid at a candy store here at the moment. It says, "Yo, chill. Two of the greats to do what they do. I'm stuck on Stoops right now. Freaking can't believe I got 2 legends in one camera shot with me right there. God, this is amazing." So yeah, I think that was at WonderCon. I think that just happened over the weekend. But yeah, look at this guy here. Look at that smile. Look so happy he is. And got Todd McFarlane and Jim Lee in the background. I mean, how cool is that?
Dude, there was going to be my community shout out.
Oh, was it? Oh, no. I beat you to it. I'm sorry.
No problem, man. Dude, I think everyone follows already KeyComix. If you don't follow KeyComix, follow him, because, we were talking about positivity on timeline. This dude is it, man. This dude is it. And he's always dropping all those massive artists. He's one of the most positive guys in the space. He's always... he's always a dream when he comes on. He always has something to say. So he's just a brilliant dude. Follow him, and then you see the stuff like this, just casually hanging out with Jim Lee and McFarlane. Last time he was hanging out with Ian Lee.
This is
he's always
the
best.
This is like we were talking before about collectors at heart. When it comes to collectors at heart, this guy is a shining example of collectors at heart. Every time he comes on this show, every time we interact with him, we'll see these photos here on X or Instagram or whatever platform you like to follow him on. It's just nothing but an energy, like a ball of positivity. He's like I said, a little kid in the candy store.
A bundle of positivity. Absolutely.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, man. Love following him.
Hey, chill. Yo, chill. Love it. No, big shout out to Key as well, and hope you had a fantastic time, and hopefully we can talk with him soon. And as always, guys, make sure you check out his Whatnot shows, give him support, even if you are not able to purchase anything. Just get in there, comment, and just let him know that everyone's listening and appreciates what he does, because like we said before, always a ball of positivity, and always a pleasure to be around. Also has a sick Ninja Turtles tattoo, neck tattoo in the works as well. And last but not least, we've also got Casual here with the Cozy Chill Spot version 1.2 updates. So he's added some stunning new Peach Mocha common variants to his upstairs area. Introduced Toby My Toy, the Chocolate Mousse for a sweet addition, very cool. And contest by so basically just Casual offering more of his chill out spaces, and yeah, I'm just loving this this chill out space because he's got like the ambience there, and it's just yeah, looks really really cool. So just want to give Casual a big shout out there. I can see you listening there in the background, mate. So yeah, love what you're doing. Keep building, and yeah, it looks very very cool.
And if you want a good laugh, make sure to visit VR Chat with Casual and a good tour,
Yes.
by the way. Dude, we were in VR Chat yesterday, and we had Slammy join us for the first time, or first time in VR Chat, I think. And we were in a world where we were on this bus that was moving, like it was driving down a highway. So we were like a long RV. There's a bunch of stuff you could do inside it, and Casual's just going from one end to the or from one end to the other. And he's giving a full tour. He's like, yeah, you can pick up this and draw with that. Yep. If you come with me, walk over here. You can turn this monitor on, place the URL here. I'm like, dude, this guy's a perfect real estate agent in VR Chat.
All right, cool. Yeah, I have to be. I've never had much to do with VR Chat, but it looks like really, really cool. So yeah, love because I know Miss Gecko spends a lot of time there as well. Casual, Orange Bag Lady's in there a lot as well. But yeah, guys. Oh, I see Slammy there in the background as well. Yeah, thanks for dropping in. And yeah, so yeah, very cool what you guys are doing. Love seeing it, and yeah, keep it up. And I think I got one.
And shout out to Miss Gecko as well. She was in there too.
Yes, yeah. I gave Miss Gecko a shout. Also, big shout out to Miss Gecko as well for doing the weekly calendars as well for every week. Keep you informed of what's going on in the spaces and all the other fun stuff. Yeah, I hope it's been a while since we spoke, so hopefully you're doing well and looking after yourself and all good with you. And yeah, last one. I've got a few more, and then I better start wrapping up the space. And then, yeah, I've got 2 left. We'll do that. So, yeah, last one is, again, another one for D, VeVe Radio. We got none other than the VeVe Jesus is going to be making his appearance on VeVe Radio. I've seen him, he's listening there live, been commenting there on YouTube as well. So, and also VeVe Jesus also joined us as well on with the panel with David and Dan as well. Really, really cool guy. And, yeah, looking forward to it. And also is sponsored by KeyComix as well. So another very cool fact. D, if you wanted to say anything about this, you're more than welcome to.
Heck yeah. So I'm going to post it up to the top. This coming Tuesday, we have a signed comic.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's a limited run. So it's Spawn 361. There's only, I believe, 650 editions. And this was signed in person from Todd McFarlane himself, witnessed by KeyComix. So that's going to be one of the giveaways that we're going to be giving. But in order to have a chance to win this, you're going to have to tune in for the instructions.
Ooh. So there you go, guys. You have to be present and you have to be there listening to the instructions. And also, big shout out to KeyComix. He's just made a comment here on YouTube, so he is listening there in the background. Hey, also, I just gave you a big, massive shout out as well. KeyComix as well. Yeah, just going over your experiences at WonderCon, looking like a kid at a candy store, and just shouting out your experiences getting Jim Lee and Todd McFarlane in the same shot. So very cool.
Yeah, and Tuesday's show is going to be simulcasting, streaming on YouTube and X as well.
All right, very cool. So stay tuned for that, guys, and get involved. And I think this this might be the one. So yeah, again, no one from KeyComix, he says triple sign Jim Lee. Yes, I've done it again. And last one though, first, this was so basically you got a triple signing of looks like Batman Hush. That would be that way. And yeah, so he's got his again more pictures of him with Jim Lee getting all of that cool stuff signed. So yeah, loving what that's happened there. And of course, last one from Chris Severs, and then we better start wrapping this up. But yeah, he's Fud Free Friday, and yes, there's an enormous tribute to all these incredible stuff that he's got. He's got a nice big collection of some of the stuff I think he's got from some of the community, and I've also got another very special shout out to one particularly there in the left hand corner, which is a very special giveaway that we've got coming up very soon on Web V Wednesday's 100th anniversary. But stay tuned for that one because there's going to be more details coming soon. And a big shout out to Chris Evans as well for taking time to come up and speak to us about the rare and ultra rare covers, the artists, and all that other cool stuff. So and always a pleasure to chat with there in the space. And on that note, guys, I think we better start wrapping up the space and do this giveaway because it's getting late here in the UK, and this is getting into danger zone for me, where the missus starts banging on the wall saying, "Shut up! I'm trying to sleep. The kids are trying to sleep, etc., etc." But before I get into the giveaway, was there anything else that anybody wanted to shout out? I'll start with Josh. Josh, anyone you want to shout out or bring any note to before I start moving to the giveaway?
I think I've already given them all for the show, so I no one off the top of my head, but just appreciate the show as always, and yeah, catch you guys next weekend. LeoMILLI, I'll shout out LeoMILLI. I see him down below for his consistency, because the guy is crushing it as always. Like it's insane. Masteroni as well with his creations. You guys are all doing awesome. So.
Yeah, I second that as well. Yeah, big shout out to anybody who's making content out there, whether it be on X, on YouTube, in the VeVeverse. It does take a lot of effort to keep this up consistently, and it does take a lot of work. So like I always say, support them in any way you can. At the bare minimum, just hit the likes, comment there in the chats, and just let them know that you do appreciate their work, and just give us the energy and the drive to keep going. What about you, Dokta? Anything you'd like to shout out or shill, or anything else you'd like to add before we start moving on to the giveaway part of this, the sponsor show? Because this is sponsored by VeVe. I did say at the start, and I probably should say that more, but yeah, this is a sponsored episode by VeVe.
Yeah, man. Shout out VeVe for that, man. Hopefully we can keep that going. You know, like you said, we do have something special coming up for Web V Wednesday, episode 100. So we're gonna start shooting out announcements for that, man. Yep. Other than that, man, yeah, I won't repeat the names because I totally agree. You know what I'm saying? We know who's out here putting in the work, man. And one of them just came up to speak. So I'm gonna just shout out some other people in the space that at least I know of that are doing work. I know the majority of you in here are doing something, you know what I'm saying? But people who, let me come through their spaces in the VeVeverse that I see building, that are helping me figure things out, or are just here in spaces putting in work, First and foremost, I got to shout out Miss Gecko. Definitely. My man Ronnie Lido, Dupes.
Yep.
Unibonger, Flashing, Richard always, what he does, man. VeVe Wheels, big supporter. Casual, of course. Viper, of course. Orange, Bag Lady. I mean, needless to say, legend.
Yep.
Igor, I just started following him. He just started following me. I see he's doing some dope things, so shout out to him. Masteroni, legend. I haven't been in his space yet, but legend. Vegan, thank you, man, for, just crazy support, man. Hippie. Chris, of course, you already know, man. Everybody else up here, man, you guys know how I feel about you guys, man. So, appreciate you all.
Yeah, and I second that as well. Yeah, big thank you to everyone who takes the time out of your busy day to come and chill in the space with us, or anyone who comments on the live stream. And anyone just comes in and speaks and supports, etc., etc. But yeah, like we said, we do have LeoMILLI up to the stage as well. LeoMILLI, how are you, sir?
Yo, what's up, everyone?
Doing good, mate.
What's going on?
We're doing good,
You have
mate.
to mention this legend, you know what I'm saying? He's there to speak for himself. So.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of moving, about to take a little break on Come Show Love here. And ask you guys something. So yeah, I'm sorry, Osman, I have to do this when you're trying to close, but it's important to me to hear from the super collectors. Now I don't know if I'm guessing, David, you probably said this in D's stream. I haven't watched it yet. That's that's what I gotta watch tonight because we have no severance space. Sorry, D. But he said again yesterday, he popped up in my space and I just asked, what's like a big IP or something dope you're waiting to see in the next couple of months. And he said something that's dropping in May. He cannot believe the IP signed off on it.
So in the interview,
yes.
In the last interview he just had, he mentioned how whatever's dropping in May is going to be a first of its kind in the entire space.
Gosh.
Yeah, whatever it is, big. It's going to be big.
So did you guys get to chat a little bit of like making kind of giving ideas of what you think it could be? Could we do a round quick of that and then?
No, I've got no. We got no idea what it could be, but all we know is it's going to be big, and May is going to be something to keep an eye on.
I won't participate in your guys' speculation because my birthday is in May, and he already told me what it was. Gonna take myself out of the conversation.
Oh.
Wait, whoa! You can't just drop that bomb and then walk away.
Whoa!
Now you're messing with us. You're messing with us.
Look at that. This is the part where I wish my sound would work. Cause I did have like a mic drop and like a skipping sound. But yeah, no, that'll do. That will do. As for speculation, I mean, like I said, he did display that massive Terminator helmet, so I reckon Terminators are on the cards somewhere. As for May, I mean, like I said, we've got May. I mean, like it's Star Wars month. Maybe something Star Wars related might be dropping. But like I said,
that's what we were thinking too.
I have got no knowledge. I've got no idea. Whatever it is, it just sounds like it's going to be big. It's going to be awesome, and everyone's going to be very excited by it. So stay tuned.
What does first of its kind even mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, and let me tell you why my speculation is way off, because I was thinking Grogu, like, because we all know last May wasn't that crazy, right? So I knew they were saving some crazy stuff for this year, and when he came up and said it hasn't been done before, it killed my Grogu thing, because that's on Cryptoys. So yeah, my idea is gone. And he hasn't seen it in the space at all, and also he couldn't believe that the IP like let them do it. That part is what really throws me off, because that means it's not just a drop, like from the IP. It's something maybe a prototype or something crazy that for the IP for him to be surprised that the IP was like, okay, go ahead and make that. That blew my mind. So I wanted to see what you guys thought.
Well, I mean, something did just occur to me. I'm just trying to bring it up for the live stream element of this, because I do remember seeing this out there in the X. So whether this means anything, I have no idea. But it was definitely something that could be interesting. Here we go. If I bring it over here, is Mr. Ben Rose did put this on VeVe. Was the potential of generative AI is wild. Imagine a world where VeVe official drop limited edition sneakers. Which would you pick? So this is another one that could possibly be happening. Could we be possibly getting Nike?
Right. So like Nike Air Force One random generated.
That is a pretty good guess, I suppose. Yeah. Now you're seeing the post.
Yeah, well, just because that's what was posted on X, so this is public knowledge. Like I said, could happen. I have no idea, but you never know.
Like I mean, just the fact that even if he generated that with AI, the fact that he works for VeVe and posted that with VeVe,
that is kind of crazy, right, Doc?
Nike in the same post. Like, because as a person in license, the deal with licensing, bro, I'm looking at that like, yo, he just crossed the line if he ain't talked to Nike about that. So I've been thinking that way the whole time.
I never thought about
what you're generating with AI. You can't post that being a CEO, son. So,
and shout, real quick, shout out to Builder, because we've seen something kind of like this. With VeVeverse. D, I'm sure you guys did that with Buildo, but you could go in and create your own Reeboks. Doc, I don't know if you ever heard about this. So that was really fantastic, and you could like mint them as an NFT if I'm not mistaken.
That's exactly what I was just thinking of, was VeVeverse. VeVeverse has some timelines adding up here, guys. I don't know if you guys have heard, but VeVeverse has a Q1 launch day in the Epic Game Store right now. I know we just passed, we're passing Q1 now, but that, like, if they're getting ready to launch anytime soon, I also heard a rumor how Ben sat down with the CEO or founder of that company the other day. Cryptoys, there's also a rumor how they could have potentially been bought out by VeVeverse. So I don't know. There might be something happening on that front. So.
Speculation, love it, love the speculation, guys. But
that's exactly it too. It's we're talking about speculation. I got to keep reminding myself that we're talking about what David said here. So. It's David, guys. It's David.
That's what you reminded yourself of, was that I told you to come back next week with some more fish grease. This boy's up here cooking.
Yes, sir.
He brought it again. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, I love it. But yeah, guys, don't be afraid. Stick your speculations there in the comments of whether it be on YouTube or on X or anything like that. Let us know what could possibly be coming in May. But guys, unfortunately, as much as I would love to continue this conversation, I have got to start wrapping up the space because otherwise I am going to get in trouble. But again, Millie, thank you so much for coming up and stirring the pot and stirring the pot, poking the fire. I love it. But either way, whatever's coming in May, it sounds like it's going to be big. It's going to be one of its kind. It's going to be exciting, and exciting is good because I like excitement. And guys, have to stay tuned. But last chance, guys. Like I said, we've had a giveaway running in the background here on YouTube and on X. All you need to do is put in hashtag Kinetic Kiss to go in the draw for the 2 VeVe sponsored giveaways that we've got going. Because we've got 2 one for this episode, and Vegan Things, who actually won the last one from the last sponsored show on the Wednesday show, was actually kind enough to roll his over into this one. So the winner. So the question is going to be the winner. Whoever wins the 2 giveaways, you've got a choice. You can either keep the 2 giveaways, or you can roll them over into the next sponsored show. And then potentially the next winner could potentially win maybe 3 giveaways. I don't know. You'll have to decide. We can do something like that way. I don't know if we can do it, but what do you reckon? First of all, let's see who wins and we'll go from there. So guys, last chance. I'm going to get my StreamYard tool over here. Get it over onto the live stream side of things. There we go. So I've got it here on the live stream side of things, guys. So hashtag Kinetic Kiss will give you one last chance to get them in. So make sure it's on, if you're doing it from X, make sure it's on Osman Collect 63. Make sure it's on the live stream element of this show and not in the group chat part of it here, because otherwise the StreamYard picker tool won't pick you up. And there you go. I can see D doing it there on X as well. And guys, here we go. Now we're firing up. So as soon as I said 2 giveaways involved, all of a sudden this thing just spiked. It's been nothing's happened the whole time we've had this show going on. And now, now you guys want something. But as everyone gets the last minute interest in, look at that number go. Richard, did you have any last minute thoughts or closing shills that you wanted to do before we start getting into this giveaway?
Yeah, for sure. But I'm going to make it really quick. Everyone should watch the interview with Mastaroni on Aloha Friday. I really enjoyed that one. And Mastaroni, he's a bit on a world tour because he was also on the Get to the Comics.
He was.
Which was super awesome. I really enjoyed that. Super good guy. A VeVe builder. So absolutely awesome. If you need some tips for your VeVe build, he's your guy, man. He's your guy. The other thing I just wanted to shout out is, Asa. Asa is also known as Kakajin. He's one of the guys who I connected with really at the beginning. And I see always dad jokes now on my timeline. He's really funny. Right. He's also, he's very much a moon boy. He's very much a moon boy. But he's also, he's a bit of an artist, and he's trying to draw again and that sort of stuff. But now in the VeVeverse, he was a better tester, but he's making some really cool photo shoots in the VeVeverse. I will pin it on the Jumbotron so everyone can see it for themselves. And it's really cool. It's pretty much like Collectors Gone Digital. Josh has been doing and explained on his channel how to do it, how to make a dark room and how to make different kind of photos. And I think that is one of the things that really is going to elevate this space and our space. And last thing, really fast, but everyone should obviously be reading Psylocke number 6. Psylocke number 6 is going to drop this Wednesday, and that series is absolutely awesome. If you are a fan of Wolverine or hacking and slashing and badass stuff, if you're a fan of Daredevil, this is your comic, man. Go into Psylocke number 6, and also X-Men number 14 is coming out, and by the looks of it, something bad is going to happen to Quint Acquire. And I know the whole community of X-Men is waiting for it because this guy is only interesting when he's dead. Till somebody kills him off. And also obviously Pete Momoko Ultimate X-Men number 14 is dropping, so there's definitely before I forgot, man, that's the thing, right? If you do it at the top of your head. So the whole latest boss is the Marvel Rivals kind of thing, right? Absolutely, the covers and that sort of stuff.
Yep, I've got it displayed here on the live screen.
Yeah, Marvel Rivals #1 is dropping. So for people who are into that, that is your speculation comic. Absolutely. I don't know how much is tied into the game or whatever, or it's some kind of Marvel Contest of Champions kind of thing. Having said that, Marvel Contest of Champions, they're also doing something with Idols Contest of
Mm-hmm.
Champions. So a lot of all the singers, Dazzler, and that sort of stuff. So that's kind of interesting. But just a fun throwaway coming, I suppose. But yeah, man, I think the big comic, I almost forgot. Yeah, Marvel Rivals
Yeah.
#1 is going to drop, people. So if you're into it, you have your mouse ready, your click ready, your jams ready. Marvel #1 is gonna
That's
drop.
it.
And my mom told me games weren't going to go anywhere when
Exactly.
I was older.
Yeah, mine
was
said the
wrong.
exact same.
She was wrong.
Exactly. Sorry,
100.
Doctor's got his hand up very patiently as well. Yeah, Doctor, is there something you want to add to that?
Yeah, I know you got to go, Oz. Real quick, it was kind of a good segue. We mentioned the Masteroni, VeVeverse stuff, and you about to do the giveaway. Two things. So, VeVe is still sponsoring a giveaway on my channel right now, and it is still open, man. So, basically, head on over to my channel, All Things Strange. Head on over to live streams, pull up the last episode of Stacking and Slacking, and leave a comment on your favorite cover to be entered into the giveaway. And I'm going to hop into the VeVeverse probably in an hour or two. So anybody that wants me to come through, check out what they've been doing, or just come into a space with me and maybe chop it up, you know what I'm saying, on stream, chop it up with the people on stream. Send me an invite, Dokta Strange, spell the name the same, you know how we do, man. And yeah, we're going to draw a winner live on the stream. So into the giveaway, man. You might be able to, you know what I'm saying, make your Sunday a little better, man. So yeah, let's get it, man. Appreciate you all.
No worries. Again, guys, make sure you definitely chop it up with Dokta, and also make sure you join myself and Dokta on Web V Wednesdays as well. We should do the X Space on Wednesdays. So stay tuned for that, because there will be announcements of that in the X Spaces coming into next week. And last but not least, D, anything you'd like to leave us with before we get into this giveaway?
Just want to thank you and Josh for hosting the space, and everyone that came up to speak and share. Love seeing everyone's creativity out there. Stay tuned. We'll be dropping our calendar of what we're doing on the podcast and the media group this week. We'll be putting that out soon. And just thank you again, and let's all support one another.
Exactly right. And yeah, like I said, I've got it up here on the live stream part of it as well. Yeah, support the Real and Con podcast. Support Collector's Gone Digital with his content. Also support Dokta Strange with All Things Strange, his Stack and Slack videos. And like I said before, make sure you support Chris Severs as well with his blog for Go Collect. Make sure you support Richard as well. Comics Xhibition. Give him a like on X's there. And also, if you feel inclined to do so and you'd like to support myself with Get to the Comics. And like, follow, subscribe, all that jazz. If your favorite content creator has donation links to buy me a coffee or anything like that, and you feel inclined to use them, please do so. If not, at the bare minimum, just give them a like and just comment and on the chats and whatnot, and just give them the energy, positivity to know that what they're doing is valued, and just give them the drive to keep going. Because at the end of the day, guys, that's why I'm here. I'm here for community. I'm here because I enjoy what I do. I love the fandom. I love the space. I love the community. And it's those little inklings of positivity and nice, kind words that people like to leave that keep me going. But in the way of keeping going, let's get into this giveaway. So let's have a look. We've got up to 17 entries. And now normally this is the part of the show where I do my soundboard. My soundboard is getting a little bit weird, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to play it anyway, even though it's probably not going to come through on X, but it's going to come through on the YouTube side of things, so you can check it out on the replay if you would like to. And if you're listening on YouTube, it's going to sound cool either way, but if you're listening on X, use your imagination. So let's get into it. So where are you? That one. Let the games begin. Okay. Wrong one. Let the games begin, and pretend you can hear tense music. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you've made it to the end of the show. Congratulations to you. And thank you so much for tuning in and listening to us talk about all this awesome talk that we've had like throughout the show. We've covered all the VeVe drops, we've covered comics, we've covered ultra rare exclusive covers, collecting journey, and just all this other awesome stuff in between. But I encourage you all to check it out on X, on YouTube. Please like, follow, subscribe to the Web V Collective's YouTube channel and to all your favorite content creators out there. Support everybody, and let's do the giveaway. Let's get into it. So, good luck, ladies and gentlemen, if you've entered. And there's going to be 2 giveaways. So the winner of this giveaway is going to get 2 giveaways, and you'll have the option. And also, I hope you're here as well. We'll have the option of either taking both of them and running, or you can put them back, and we can roll over to the next one. So let's do it. We're drawing it now. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and who will our winner be?
Good luck.
It is none other than... It's Richard! Holy for jolly!
Nice! Congrats, Ricardo.
That's it, and I can see him listening there in the chats. So very, very cool. Congratulations to you, sir. Pretend you can imagine there is a clapping here and the cheering and stuff if you're on X, because you probably can't hear it. And yeah, now I know I should be wrapping up the space, but we've got one more sneaky speaker coming in, because I've always got time for this guy, because he's just nothing but a ball of positivity, and I've given him his shout outs and all this other stuff in between. We have got none other than Mr. KeyComix. How are you, mate?
Hey man, hey bro, I'm tripping, man. Yo, chill. I was chilling in the YouTube, right? And I was like, yo, I thought this was like a YouTube space, bro. And I'm chilling there, and I'm watching, here and there, because I'm everywhere right now. Sorry, I've just touched down, and it's hectic right now. But no, I just wanted to show some love, man, because I know you said 2 giveaways, but if you check your DMs, bro, there's a 3rd giveaway, my G.
You haven't. You haven't.
Dude, you're insane.
Hey man, you can't be giving me flowers, bro, and me not, you can't be Oz, man. You know the way to my heart, man.
It's like, it's like you sneaky son of a bitch.
Yo, check it out, man. Hey, right. That's
okay. What have we got here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What have we got here, ladies and gentlemen?
That is the Hush 2 Trinity exclusive that they just had at MegaCon, or at WonderCon. I keep on saying MegaCon. WonderCon. It's limited to 600, and yeah, man, it's pretty hot, and yeah, man, I just want to share the love. I look, man, if I say that I go to these cons, and you could ask anybody that goes with me, man. If you think that I go there for myself, you're so mistaken. I love to spread the love, man. And when I become a billionaire, because I will be, man, I'm about to just get all the artists, and I'm about to bring them all to one hall, man. We all just gonna get all our books signed, bro. Yo, we ain't gonna have to wait in line, man. Yo, chill. That's my dream, bro. But that's for all of us too, G. But yeah, man, so yeah, use it at your dispense, my G. This number on the COA is 465 out of 600. So basically it means like 1 out of 600. So it's done by, I always butcher his name, but Lee Baremio. Yep.
Baremio. Okay, cool. All right, guys, we'll tell you what, this is because this is kind of sprung on me. And look, I do back up Jesus here when it says VeVe Jesus. KeyComix is the GOAT. I fully agree with that. What we're going to do is just let me do some quick YouTube.
Whoa, shit. Hey, we got Jesus up here, man. You know what? Jesus just multiplied the giveaways. He said, let there be 3, baby. Hey, yo, chill.
That's it.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's it. So we've got two giveaways here. So Richard, congratulations to you. You're the winner of the 2 VeVe sponsored giveaways. Now for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some quicker YouTuber here. I want everybody right here, right now, to put in I've got a new hashtag for you. Put in hashtag Hush, and that's going to put you in the draw to get in on this comic. And I'm assuming international lives matter with this one.
Yeah, please, if you guys could just DM Oz, if you want to, or me, either or, with your PO box or your address, that'd be fine. I'll get it out tomorrow. I always say this though, man. There's only one country that be do me dirty, man. Ireland, man. If you live in the greenest pastures in the whole wide world, um, I've yet to get a package to whoever is supposed to receive it over there. So I don't know what's
Oh,
up with their
really?
post office, but yo, chill. Yeah, hey, they got me pot of gold. Hey, yo, chill.
That's it. They got to me post. Give me post. I'm totally gonna get smacked by someone. Actually, I think
I know.
actually I think
Orange.
Orange.
Smack the shit out of him.
I was just thinking Orange Bag Lady thinks I'm up that way, so I think I might get in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, don't make Obi come up here and smack
That's
you.
it.
Nah, I'll
She's
be good,
gonna
I'll be
come up
good.
here and give me one. But yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, let's go, baby. Good luck,
Okay,
everybody.
Let's go, guys. So yeah, last chance, guys. I'll give everyone a little bit of time to get those hashtags in. Right now, I've got 10 entries. Make sure you get hashtag Hush if you do it right now on YouTube, on X. And yeah, this is kind of like a surprise entry, guys. So yeah, if you're here and lucky enough to be present, congratulations to you. If you started at the start of the show, put a hashtag in and ran away, too bad, too sad. But we're here right now and we're doing it. So I'll give everyone one last chance.
Good luck, everybody.
Okay, I'm going to give everyone one last opportunity.
And while everyone's putting in, I just want to give one more shout out to Jan Collects. I don't know if anybody mentioned his name before, but that's another content creator in the community,
Yes.
absolutely crushing it. I was in a space with him earlier this morning, my time, and I'm in the VeVeverse right now, and the guy's still in his space right now. He's putting in time and work, so yeah, show some support to him.
Fantastic. All right, guys. So we basically had this run long enough. Good luck, guys. All right, I'm gonna play my dramatic music, and obviously, like I said, if you can't hear this on X, I do apologize. Use your imagination, but you'll be able to hear it on YouTube. And here we go. So, dramatic music. The games begin. Let's do it. And again, a massive shout out and thank you to KeyComix for this surprise entry into the giveaways, and also a big congratulations to Richard, Holy Frijoli. And yeah, like I said, with the VeVe sponsored giveaway, if you want to hold on to it, awesome. If you want to roll it over into the next sponsored show, which will be next week, let me know, and we'll go from there. But now let's run this surprise giveaway for the Hush. This beautiful foil cover by Hush was like a Hush and Batman on the front there. Very generously donated by KeyComix. And again, massive thank you. And yeah, like I said, massive shout out to you before, and hope you had a fantastic time at WonderCon. But let's run it. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing it and pushing the button. And good luck to you. And the winner is, pretend you can hear a drum roll because it's gonna get there. Stormy Bear 63.
Wait, who is it?
Someone who goes by the name Stormy Bear 63. If you are in that,
Oh, Stormy Bear. Nice. Congrats.
So yeah, if you're there,
Awesome,
mate,
man.
make yourself known. Whether that be on YouTube or on X, let us know.
Who are you and what do you do?
That's it. Make yourself known. Who are you? What do you do? You need to know now. Come on, do it.
Do it now.
Very cool. So Stormy Bear 63. If you either get in contact with myself or with KeyComix with your details, I'm sure he will fix that up and make it happen for you. But if you do not, then what I will do is we might even just roll it over into the next show. Who knows? Okay. And yeah, guys, I think that's going to conclude it for the show. Let me just check my phone. No angry text messages. No banging on my walls. No, I'm still safe. Very cool. And yeah, guys. Again, I appreciate everyone for taking the time to come and chill in the space with us. Again, big thank you to everyone who's spoken in the space. Big thank you to LeoMILLI for coming up. Big thank you to Key as well for this amazing giveaway. And thank you so much. And again, big thank you to Richard, D, Dokta, and of course Josh for helping me co-host this another amazing episode. And yeah, like we said, guys, stay tuned next week for Web V Wednesdays. We're up to episode 99, and the week after that is going to be our 100th episode. So join us there because we've got some good stuff in the pipeline for that one. And yeah, so I don't think we got any action from Stormy Bear 63, but yeah, like I said, reach out on X. Let me just check my X real quick if he's trying to get a hold of us that way. No, but that's okay. We'll
reach out to them too, as since they've been in a couple of our spaces before. I can reach out to them as well.
if you can do, yeah, please, because I'm unfortunately, you know, some people go by different handles on YouTube, and I'm not familiar with this one. So yeah, if we can coordinate and make that happen, we definitely will.
Yep, got you.
So yeah, Key, just while I've got you here, is there any anything you wanted to shout out? Anything you want to let us know about? When perhaps when your next Whatnot show is, so we can all tune in.
Totally, bro. No, man. Hey, man. Just keep the fandom going, man. Keep the hype going, man. It's a great year for comics. Whoever just won that, Batman 158, that Hush. It's pretty good. It's really, really good as far as like the read and where DC's going. And then as far as like Marvel, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't not be hyped off these, Marvel rival covers and like I was at Collectors Gone Digital, Josh. Hey, yeah, man, moms is all our moms is tripping, bro. Like, yo, chill, man. Like, gaming is here. It is what it is. It's the biggest thing known to man. Everybody's doing it, whether it's on your phone or whatever. So the fact that Marvel Rivals is doing it in this fashion, I'm not surprised. It's coming off one of the bigger IPs of a video game, and you know what I'm saying, just riding that hype, man. And no, man, just if you guys can make the cons, make it the panels. I got to see Jim Lee and Todd McFarlane on the same stage. They haven't been on the same stage in 15 years. Wow. And I say and I say that to say this, guys. They came up at the same time. Listen to the story. They came up at the same time. All right. Two striving artists, two hungry artists. You know what I'm saying? Like but they had a mutual respect for one another. But at the same time, it's like one couldn't hype up, like one couldn't be like, yo, Jim's doing hella dope. And the other one can be like, yo, Todd's doing hella dope. But in their hearts and in their minds, like they had that respect. But the only reason why they didn't say that type of stuff, honestly, is because they were trying to pave their own way. You know what I'm saying? Like they were still trying to come up. This is when they had just left Marvel because Marvel was doing them dirty, and they created Image, right? But even when they created Image, it was almost like they were still working on building their own legacy. You know what I'm saying? So to hear them talking like that, like that's what I would consider friendly competition. And so it's everywhere, like, and at the same time, like now look at them, like they are on top of the comic world. Like they are I don't say this like figuratively, but they're like gods, y'all, like in the eyes of everybody, like when they're on the floor or whatever, and they're hella respected. And I've never heard Jim dog out Todd, and I've never heard Todd dog out Jim. But the competition and even hearing them talk, and I'm sorry if I'm going on long, but it was just
cool, man.
I wish I got it on video. But even on the panel, Todd was like, yeah, I would always work on Spider-Man. That's right. But at the time, Spider-Man was like number 21 on like the list of like hottest books. But Jim worked on X-Men. Like he took the helm for X-Men. Like he filled in. So basically Jim was trying to get on the X-Men run for a hot minute. He was whispering to the editor for X-Men, and he finally got his chance, right? And at the time, X-Men was number 1. So Jim had to take, when he took the helm for X-Men, he had to make sure that X-Men stayed number 1. Todd finally admitted it, like, yo, I never took any mutant like comics because it was just too much pressure. So Todd was fine with taking Spider-Man at the time, because what's the worst that Spider-Man can do? He's already number 21. Like, yo, he can only get better, or if he gets worse, then it's no problem. But so him showing love to Jim in that fashion, like he even said Jim was a better artist than him. Like, yo, chill. Like, and just to hear them talk, And I said to say this is that the space is beautiful. I'm looking at the space right now, and I've never been so excited. I'm seeing more. I'm seeing more. How can I say, more spaces, more streams like than ever before, and I see the hunger in everybody. Like, yo, man, like I got to get my way to the top. I got to get my way to the top. And I just can say this, man. If you do it the right way, if you do it the right way, you're going to be seen, and a lot of people are going to come to you, and a lot of people are going to know, and respect you for that. Like, seriously, everybody knows that person that does people dirty and shit like that. Like that's not cool, and you'll be able to find those type of people out. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like just like the friendly competition, the hunger, the want to do better and push more content out there, like everybody's doing it, man. Like I'll be real with you. I didn't even think the VeVeverse was going to be as big as it is right now. But the way everybody's engaging, bro, it's beautiful, man. Like everybody's creating, everybody's got their thinking caps on. Everybody's like, yo, how can I do this? I was just watching Hanato. He made like, bro, the deep ends and the shallow ends and all. Yo, how are you guys doing that? Like, shout out to everybody out there creating. Like, I really do have an admiration for creators like more than ever before. Like, this shit is not fake. Like, if you guys see me at the cons, like I'm geeking out over all the artists, all the writers. Like, I'm geeking out over the fans, over cosplay. Cosplay was off the chain this year at WonderCon. Like, yo, chill. So all that stuff, man, all that being said, man, like if you put in the hard work, you do it right, know that, yeah, there's competition, but as long as you keep that shit friendly, everybody should rise. Everybody should rise. Everybody. You got, honestly, and me as a fan or me as a listener, I can't get enough. I'm like, I'm so lost. I'm thinking that it's just YouTube that Oz is on today, and I know, and I'm like, yo, like chill. And I mean, but that's a good loss. You know what I'm saying? You get lost in that type of sauce, you golden child, like for reals. But all that other stuff, man, like I don't see none. I honestly, man, this is the best the space has ever been, in my opinion, in a long, long time. Like I love it, man. Like I love seeing it, man. And it's just gonna make who you guys representing, whether it's VeVe, whether it's Cryptoys, whether it's whatever, it's gonna make them better too, man. Seriously. And this is what the IPs need, bro. This is what these platforms need, bro. Like they need people that are serious about that IP and pushing that shit. And look, I'll be real with you. I was even having a conversation with one of my good. I was like, bro, VeVe got me on the ropes, man. I'm like, yo, I'm liking this Ben Rose guy. Like, chill, bro. Like, I'm being real. Like, yo, chill. Like, so. Look, that's coming from me. That's real talk. I'm not gonna go. I'm just saying, bro. Like the positivity, and like I said, you can't knock success. You can't knock happiness. All the other shit for the birds, bro. So yeah, man, just going back to what you asked, man, keep on creating, guys. I can't get enough of it. Thank you. Shout out to what I'm saying, Web V. Shout out to VeVe Radio. I was in front of Todd, right? I was trying to, ask him to give VeVe Radio a shout out, right? And then I know that's like either his family member, like whatever, but she stepped in, she was like, and she handed me the phone. Yo, chill. And I put D biggest bro and Raven's freaking Twitter handle, bro. I didn't know what to do. I was like, what do I do? Yo,
like, oh
she
shit.
put me on the spot. I thought I could just get it right in and there. So I put right. I put at the one and only, at the biggest bro, at Raven 100 with the blue heart in the front. Yo, chill.
Yeah.
But and then I was like, I don't have their email address. And it's not my show. Shit, I'm just here for the ride, bro. But I had to put my show, I had to put my email. But I told them, I said, look, y'all hit me up, but I'm gonna have their email addresses on hand when you hit me up, and I'll just forward it. So and you know what the crazy thing was? She said, I don't think Todd just wants to give a shout out. He might want to come talk. So I'm like, yo, chill. I hope you ain't gassing me up, bro. I hope you ain't gassing me up. So, hey, man, it is what it is. Hey, look, at the end of the day, I'm gonna try to make it as many cons as I can. And look, man, and I know they're gonna get tired of me. They're gonna have to say yes. They're gonna have to say yes. But I'll come more prepared. Yo, I'm telling you, man, this is what the cons are for me, man. They're like networking and just enjoying the ride, man. Like I promise you, and I hope you guys can do the same, man, because comics are here to stay. Digital and physical, and I believe they have a place in everybody's homes, man. Like not just one thing. Like you can enjoy all of it, man. And I don't want to sound like a maxi or a fanboy, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't, but I can just be real with you guys and say this is financial advice. You know what I'm saying? Like comics have made me a better person. The people in the hobby have made me a better person. You guys, a lot of you guys in the space have made me a better person. I really do freaking appreciate you guys, man, and what you guys do. In Oz, 99, 100, you had JE's just hit 1,000. Millie's about to hit 40,000. Like, yo, chill.
Wow.
Yo, hey, I'm not playing, bro. Like, yo, everybody's doing big things. And when you hear those numbers, I always say this is my favorite saying: men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You know what I'm saying? Yo, chill. These numbers are ridiculous. It doesn't make sense, but it does because these guys are busting their ass trying to make a name for themselves. And I feel the same. Like, and so I guess what I can say is like, welcome to my world is what I go through and whatnot every day. Yo, chill. So I'm not alone. I am not alone. Hey, and you know, the competition, and you know what I'm saying? Hey, the deeper you go, the more cutthroat it gets, and you just gotta have fun with it, man. I was also approached by somebody who has a huge platform on whatnot. Like they approached me. They was like, KeyComix, KeyComix, KeyComix. I was like, yo, chill. I was
He's
like,
like,
yo.
he knows my name.
I was like, he know my name, he know my name. And then he was trying to, you know, he was chopping me up, he was chopping it up with me. And this guy that's been in the game for a hot minute. And even he says, bro, I just need you guys to hear me out, man. Even he said, like, bro, I came up with so many people, but I can tell you right now that I'm only close with 2 people. So just know, like, your circles don't have to be super, super duper like big, but you just gotta have the right people around you, guys. That's all I can say. 100%. So I'll leave it at that, man. I had a good time, man. I wish I could do more. Like I said, I'm gonna be up there one day, bro. I promise you. And the giveaways are gonna just be dumb, and I'll be able to do it for every damn space. I promise you. But you know what I'm saying? The big one, the really big one's gonna be on VeVe Radio, though. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying? Yo,
yes,
chill.
yes, yes.
Hey, hey. But other than that, man, I like sharing, man, and I thank you guys, man. And yeah, man, I'm gonna keep on doing this, man, and I hope you guys do too, man. Don't stop, guys. For reals, do not stop, man. The minute you feel like stopping, keep on going, and I promise you, you'll be 100 steps ahead of the game than where you were before because you did not stop. I just wanna preach that, man. I'll leave it at that, though. G, I appreciate everybody. Thank you for the space. I'm sorry I came in late. Shout out Hanano, give me a friendly reminder, and I swear I just went to YouTube because all I think is YouTube now. And I never used to think that. Yo, chill. I was all about spaces. Now I'm a YouTube whore. Like, let's get it.
Well, that's it. Well, we're trying to accommodate for everybody, like YouTube, X, like, you know, we're just trying to branch out, like, you know, but yeah, that looks like we're doing an awesome job. And again, thank you. Like I said, I've always got time for you, Key. So yeah, even if you come in
Thank
late,
you, brother.
I'll extend the, I'll what's the word I'm looking for? I'll take the risk. I'll take the risk of getting the angry phone
He'll
calls
take
from the missus.
down from the wife
That's
just
it.
for you.
I appreciate it,
That's
man.
it.
Thank you,
Vegan
man.
saying Osmond working overtime. Yeah, that's right, mate. But I'd
Yeah,
like to say
man.
what.
Tell Mrs. Oz I said thank you. Tell the kiddos I said thank you, and I appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it too. And like I said before, guys, like I said before, like, you know, when I had your photos displayed, like, you know, I had that big smile on your face with you in front of Jim and Todd, like that there is a definition of a collector at heart. Like, looking how happy you are, looking how how in the moment you are, and just that little bit there, just it iterates and just cements what I was talking about. Collector at heart, you love what you do, you're all about community, you're exactly the same as me. And yeah, again, thank you so much for that giveaway. Congratulations to Stormy Bear for that one. He has made himself known there in the chats, and he says thank you so much. He's got the thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you. So yeah, like I said, Stormy Bear, if you're still there, mate, yeah, get in touch with either Key or myself or D, and
It's already done.
Oh, it's already done. Sweet. Okay, excellent. Well then, there you go, and we'll make that happen. And also, while Key's been talking as well, I've been displaying all the other content creators out there as well that I'd like to give their props. So just likes of KeyComix, obviously, Dokta Strange, Collectors Gone Digital, all their X accounts as well. So the Real and Con podcast, Comics Xhibition, Richard, and of course Chris Severs, and of course myself, which is at the front here somewhere. Yeah, Get to the Comics. And yeah, and of course Osmond Collects, and also as well, guys, make sure you like, follow, subscribe to the Web V Collective's YouTube channel on YouTube. That way you can get informed, and we'll make sure you hit that notification button as well. That's very important. Make sure, so you're informed about what's going on. And actually, there's one more I forgot to put on there before I forget about it. And yeah, again, guys, big thank you for everyone for being here with us, giving us the positivity, and that's what it's all about, guys. Just give everyone, just stay positive. Let's just encourage everybody to try new things, whether that be Spaces, YouTube, writing blogs, creating stuff in the VeVeverse. Let's just encourage people to do more and just give it a go, because you never know, you could still be doing YouTube and X Spaces after all this time. You could be up to 100th episode, which is happening for us next week. Here you go. This is the last one I wanted to shout out. There he is, California Comics. Again, a bigger supporter of Web V, myself, and also one of our community sponsors as well in the Web V supportership. And then on that note, guys, I better say my good nights, my good mornings, my good evenings, wherever you might be in the world. And yeah, this has been wow, it's been one hell of an episode.
3 hours, Oz.
I know. I was looking at the time, going, it's like, yeah, it's like we're just about 3 hours. Like, holy crap, that must be like a record. That's like back in the days, like, when we first started doing these spaces. I think they used to go for 3 hours. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get in so much trouble, but I don't care. Anyway, guys, I better go before I do get in trouble. But again, big thank you to everyone who's taking the time to listen in. Big thank you to everyone who's been speaking the space. Big thank you to Josh, as always, for helping me co-host these spaces. And yeah, big thank you to everybody who participated in the giveaways, in the chats, on the live stream element of this as well. I do apologize for the sound issues. I am very slowly working it all out, but we will get there in the end. We just got like we said, just got to keep going. Just got to keep doing it. As I say, guys, baby steps. Even baby steps will get you somewhere. And okay, guys, I'm going to play our outro song. Very well done, and courtesy of Dokta Strange. If you can't hear it on X, I do apologize, but you'll be able to hear it on YouTube. So check that out and use your imagination on X. Let's go with that one. You'll go with that one. Okay, guys. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been Web V Weekends, episode 72. I have been your host, your narrator, your presenter, Osman Collect 63. Take care, guys. Have a good one, and we will talk more soon.
Giveaways, insights, building digital flight. Yo, welcome to the Web V scene. Every Sunday we convene. Osman and Josh on the mic, keeping it keen. From Marvel to DC, we're living a dream. From Twitter X, you choose streams, those on the team. We're talking comic flicks, Web 3 magic. NFTs and cryptos, digital worlds, fantastic. VeVe license, exclusive like no other. Collectors unite, connecting like the brother. Web V because we the vibes are right. Let's go. Giveaways and insights, take the digital flight.